What's up, friends and real ones? Welcome back to the channel. I am RealGrogg, and around here I explore the open worlds of post-apocalyptic and survival gaming. Tonight, diving back into an open world survival title brand new to the market. It's only been released about 3 weeks ago, back on June 20th of 2024, released by Sailor Studios and developed by Thunderful Publishing. Swap that around. Thunderful Publishing actually produced this game and published it, and then the Sailor Studio was the developer right there. Released it June 20th. Just came out. It is a beautiful Viking simulator. I'm going to try real hard tonight to not spend my whole time comparing it and contrasting it against Valheim, another epic Valheim Viking simulator. It's going to be hard not to, but I have put some hours into this game already. I've tried it out, kind of tested the waters, and it certainly has a flavor all of its own. It is very, very good. I've really been enjoying it so far. Like I said, it's still early access. It's been released in the 1.0 version already. It's been pretty solid, and I'm liking the mixture of gameplay influences from a lot of my other favorite titles. I'll certainly be talking more about that as we go through, but I want to kind of take tonight, as we've done in the past with a bunch of other titles, especially from smaller developers. I like to highlight them, show off what I think, play the first couple of hours, kind of what you can expect, my take on it, and let you know what I personally think on whether it's worth the money or not, which right now there is a Steam sale going on. I think this game is 10% off, if I remember right, knocking it down to like $22.50 or something like that. So, you know, if we think back to again, my second one, I should have made a counter for this. I should have made a counter for the Valheim references, but we all spent $20 on that game, and I know myself, I got thousands of hours out of it. This potentially could be the next one. There's a lot of work to do. It is a multiplayer game. It can host up to 4 friends. So if this is something that you might want to take part in, feel free to let me know. There is a password in the Discord. If you're not a part of that yet, there is a Discord available for the channel. Nothing too serious, nothing too crazy going on over there, but it's a good way to kind of keep up to date with what's going on. Get passwords for things like tonight, just in case you want to drop on in there. But there is a link in the bio of this video. But so the potential is there for multiplayer. I've been playing it solo as is, and to read the description, so I think that's going to be the best way to kind of let you know what this game is all about. Lay claim to unspoiled lands and pave the way for a fierce Viking tribe. Craft the ultimate settlement solo or together with up to 3 friends. Trust in the gods and the power of the Eye of Odin and summon intelligent NPC villagers to provide camaraderie and relief from the toils of survival. So that is a great way to tell you how this game really works. So I'm shocked at the lack of combat that I've been enduring so far while playing. It really is focused a lot on the base building and the tribe building, a lot more than I thought. And there are so many tasks. There's a lot of infrastructure you kind of have to build. And so I wasn't totally expecting that. There's a lot of ins and outs that I have yet to learn. But so basically, if you come in with friends, I think, of course, your friends can help you with with the multitude of tasks that are ahead of you to make your camp functional, and useful, and to be able to provide it for your whole community. And so what this is, but then if you don't play multiplayer, of course, you have the option to, and actually you really kind of have to, put in these Jotun blood rocks, essentially. We'll see them in the game, but those allow you to recruit NPCs from the game that are actually functioning villagers that will take on tasks. They have to eat, they have to drink, they have to survive just like you, but you grow this tribe, and it's really cool. Again, there's a lot of different systems at play that all stack on top of each other. It's working really well so far, but it's also, there's a lot I have to learn, and I'm not always the best at these sort of things. So, like I said, if you want to drop on in and give me a hand, you're welcome to. Discord has the password, but there is no pressure. I also want you to just feel free to sit back, relax, enjoy the playthrough. We're going to get through the first couple of hours, which again is entirely open. I want to try real hard to try to get some progress in the combat department. I want to see what we can really do there, see if there's anything in particular that we can benefit from on that side of it. But like I said, I'm surprised at the lack of combat so far. I feel like I've had so little time to get away from my camp. And I started a game, and I have been addictively playing it. It's very addicting. It's a lot of fun. And I just saw something real quick here. But yeah, so there's a lot to see, lots to do, lots to enjoy. So I think without further ado, I want to stop in, say hi to all these phenomenal real ones in the chat, and then we're going to go ahead and dive on into the game. I'm going to show you what it's all about. Welcome in, Damon Preble. Evening, RealGrogg and chat. Looking forward to this one. Me too, my friend. Welcome in. Great to see you. And first, indeed, how's your Monday? Great to see you. Excellent, Miss Marin dropping in as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Great to see you as always. Thank you for taking time out of your Monday to be here. Hussein, hey, the real is back. You're damn right, Hussein. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for joining me. I know we are taking a bit of a departure from the Elden Ring just for now, but I thought I really want to give some love to some smaller studios and get back to the roots of the channel after all, you know what I mean? But doing very well. Welcome in, Damon. Excellent. Blue-Eyed Scotty as well. Welcome, RealGrogg and Chad. Welcome to you, Blue-Eyed Scotty. Great to see you. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for stopping on in. I saw you already tapped that like button, but if you haven't yet, let's go ahead and just give it a little press, give it a little tap, and to get this show on the road, we'll go ahead and do that just so we can get this eye out to as many eyes as possible. Now that we're dropping in, my friends, welcome in. Let me know how you're doing, what you've been up to over the last week. Hopefully you had a safe holiday weekend if that's what you've been doing. But let's go ahead and chat some more as we dive into Aska. So here we are. We are in the game, believe it or not. Here we are. After all my yammering, finally made it in. So this right here is the main title screen, of course. And what's really cool about this is, so this is the titular Aska. And this is, you know, all this beautiful stuff over here. That's really showing you the potential for what you have to do for your village. The long ship itself is very, very tempting and exciting. So this is the main screen for the multiplayer server. I'm just going to go ahead and hit new. I already titled it The Real World with no O. But here's what I really like. So there's two different characters you can start off as technically. Of course, you've got Aska, and by the way, if it's Aska, I don't know. I'm going A, Aska. But so you can do Aska or Ragnar. And just being honest here, the name of the game is Aska. While Ragnar is very, very cool, looks very capable, we're going to be playing as Aska. That's the move there. And we'll tell you more about the descriptions of each character. Kind of gives a bit more background to each, but they're very balanced and it's a very equal playthrough either way. But what's really cool about this, so this is the default look for our main character here. But what's nice is you can customize her. And you can store these presets as your own presets. So you have a lot of options to play with. You can swap up the hair, the tattoos, the skin, everything. Really, really cool stuff. So I made a few. This is one that I started up last night. I like that one a lot. And a few of these I just made today, and I think they're pretty damn cool. And you can really see how far it could go. I kind of think this one actually is going to be our leader because she kicks a lot of ass. But yeah, so this is set in the Nordic mythology, deeply rooted as the style, the music, and the architecture itself didn't give away. But yeah, very deep in that. But I think, and of course we kind of did a fiery red one. I like that a lot too. It's really cool. I mean, I think that I kind of went drow elf on this. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. But none of this will affect gameplay. It's not like, you know, Skyrim where you're choosing a different race to give you a combat bonus of any kind. It's really just aesthetic. So I think this is going to be the one I'm going to go with. I think she's pretty badass. I'm going to go and start that up. Let's go and enjoy this cutscene all together. I think it should show us this at least. I think. Okay, so it didn't show the cutscene. But so you, which is really strange. But so look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Scared him off. Terrified him. Terrified him. So in the cutscene, it's very simple, but you're sailing in your long ship. You've got a few people with you. And then also, wow, she is really cool. Yeah, came out really nice. And then that giant, I believe that's like the god of the sea or something like that. And he basically throws you upon the rocks, dashes you against them, and your boat is all smooshed and smashed. Now, these are what I was referencing earlier, the Jotun blood, which are these beautiful sort of crystalline blocks. I want to make sure everything's coming out to. By the way, yes, let me know how I'm looking, how I'm sounding, make sure everything is going well for you. Looks like Damon got up some yard work today. That's phenomenal. Got my snacks and ready to enjoy the stream as the rain rolls in. What more could you hope for? That is phenomenal. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, Miss Marinette asking the important questions. Let me know how you all been doing, what you been up to. Oh, there we go. Oof. Geez, Blue. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. Having some tough family times. We'll all definitely keep you in our thoughts. Absolutely. Welcome in, Blue. It's great to have you here nonetheless. Feel free to take your time and enjoy the night and just take your mind off everything, and hopefully, hopefully she'll be okay. But yeah, addiction is such a struggle. It absolutely is. Addiction is no joke. Definitely reach out, seek help, and ask, check in on those around you, of course. If you're sensing that somebody's having some issues, might be a little difficult to cross that threshold, but always reach out. Yeah, send in love, absolutely love to hear it. Beautiful. Well, I appreciate y'all. What's up, Chili Santa? Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. It is great to see you here. Yes, absolutely. We are just commiserating all together with Blue Eyed Scotty here, but we're also celebrating the announce of this new beautiful game, which I'm enjoying so far. This is my version of Aska, the main character of the game. But welcome in, Chili. We're acquiring some Jotun blood, and here's a little mechanic that I really like in this game. So you can see I've got my controls E for pickup, but then if you hold, boom, pick up multiples. And when there's a shit ton of sticks on the ground, it's really helpful, I'll tell you that much. This game is resource intensive. It's been really crazy how much you actually need, and so it's got influences almost like the forest, where these NPCs that you recruit, you can give them tasks, you build workshops, you build different storage areas and this and that. A village, you build a working village, and you have to assign roles to each of these people, and they go and contribute to the acquisition of all those goods and all that stuff. So there's a lot of different things to manage, but when it's just you, it all falls on us. These are procedurally generated worlds as well, so once you land, it is entirely random. Very much like a lot of other survival titles, which is great. So you can randomize your seed more if you need. You can do whatever you like. I have not ever found anything useful at the shipwreck, so that's I'm late, says Chili Santa. You are right on time. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. You got to see the quote out. All right. So this early area, as any tutorial landing spot should do, it provides you with some food, with some materials that you have to get. Oh my god, and a little wisp as well. Now, of course, we haven't made any weapons yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and smack this thing. This is a wisp. I have also modified. Oh, and you can see the top bar is their health, and the bottom yellow block bar, that is actually a not composure. What's that thing in Elden Ring? The what's the P? Is it? I forget. Either way, kill the wisps. There are little tasks you also are kind of side tasks that the game is subtly teaching you. It's kind of like a passive tutorial, and killing some of these wisps is part of it. So we're gonna go ahead and take out these two as well. I've modified my controls slightly, just a little bit, so if you're seeing any prompts on here and you're going, that's not the same for me, I would highly recommend going into the controls and modifying them to your liking. So it's a little strange at first, but nothing you can't adapt to. Even though I have realized that I think when I've changed some of the things, like I changed my block to be my right mouse button, I feel like I actually don't block anymore when I try to press it. So let's see if I can change that. Oh. Yeah, so it looks like let's try it with a different button. I just want to see if that's something that I can swap right now. But what I like is there's not an overly crazy amount of. Let's try Q. Okay, so I'm not blocking with that either. So maybe the block is only with the shield or something like that. So maybe that's what it is. You can't just block with whatever you have in your hand. So that's good to know. Because the combat I have struggled with, the light bit that I have endured. Oh, because I didn't apply it. Why? Yep, still no block. Okay, so that is very good to know. It does not seem to work with just anything. We're going to go ahead and do this. We'll do this because I do like how that all fits. Beautiful. All right, so it's got some customization, but not a whole lot. It's got enough where you can, like we saw, we can personalize your avatar. Hey, what's up, Kevin Anderson? Yay, Vikings! Yes, absolutely, well said. Oof. Yeah, just seeing some of these from earlier as well. Blue, definitely, yeah. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to the family. So sorry to deal with all that. That cannot be easy. Thank you for sharing, of course. I know that can't be easy either, so thank you very much for taking the time to do that. Hold on to that hope, though. That's all, at the end of everything, that's all we have left is a little bit of hope. So please hold on to that, and we'll certainly do the same. I appreciate all the love there, real ones. I thought we were starting with a boss fight right away. You know, yeah, I was debating that as well. That's great to see you. Great to see you, Kevin Anderson shouting, "Yay, Vikings!" Absolutely cool. All right. Poise, that's the word. Thank you, saying I was going to drive me crazy. Poise, poise, poise. I'm suffering in the DLC, took a break from the ass beatings. New game 6 hurts more than usual. Jesus, that sounds ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Hussein shouting correctly. New game 6, new game plus 6? That's too many pluses. That's too many numbers. Yes, that is, oof, no thanks. Well, we're going to take a little bit of a lighter break today. It's, we're going to take a little breather with Aska. We're going to enjoy this a little bit. Just going to gather up some gear. What's really nice, so I just tapped Z, and by doing that, it will show me for a brief period of time where resources are. It'll make them glow, and it also does this really subtle grass lowering effect. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to stand in the middle of this when I hit Z, and it will highlight in that beautiful orange color, orange-yellow, where things are that you can harvest. Really, really helpful because it is dense around here. It is difficult to know what to interact with and what not to at first, but that little spidey sense really is beneficial. Big fan of that. I gotta say though, really lovely. The world itself I think is nicely done, very beautiful, but this is a menu you really got to get comfortable with. So luckily it's all very easy to work with. The little badges and achievements, very satisfying, I gotta say. I enjoy that quite a bit. And although it seems to be a bit more rare, I love the music in this game. Once it comes in, it's really enjoyable. Big fan of that. Oh wow, nice. Damon Preble just finished the new biome Ashlands in Valheim. Looking for a new game myself. That's incredible. Nicely done finishing an incredibly hard bit of biome. I have to admit I have not went back in and tried it. Still, I'm the worst. But, you know, trying lots of different stuff. We're looking for new titles all the time. Gotta keep ourselves entertained and busy while things are happening. So, you know, who knows? This might fill in a lot of time, or it might be a little bit boring. So, like I said, I expect no one to go out and pick the game up. But Blue, of course, if you want to, you're welcome to drop on in. But nobody has to go out and buy it. If you want to use this as a sort of preview review, definitely feel free. Now, this is the part with any survival game where we're going to start building a base. That's a little tricky. And that's knowing where to start. Where do I drop camp? Where do I start this beautiful village that I want to grow? And luckily, it's not quite as dire that we get a shelter up right away. And the building in this is a bit more intensive as well. It's going to take you a little bit more time. So, based on how the growth of this game works, I think a food source is super important, and the best food source you can find that I've discovered so far is water. Getting a fishing stand up, getting that fresh fish coming in as often as possible, and you can see some fishes jumping around out there. Now, to get to that point, it's not just as easy as building a dock and going right off to it. We kind of have to work our way up to it, but I'm kind of thinking that we actually might be in a good spot to get started. Oh, come on. All right, I gotta get something more than just my fists. Ah, come on. Yeah, come on. I'm exhausted. You can see the red bar on top, and this, of course, does have a stamina as well. Come on. Get some. Nicely done. Hey, what's up, Serena Merritt? Ooh, pretty colors on the screen. Yes, I have to agree. It's quite a lovely game, and the colors indeed are quite nice. Now, you'll see this little well right here. This is actually, so it's a natural well collector, but this is also where you'll build an actual well, or you have the opportunity to. And I like to look at this as a good sign, because if I want to stay close to water, you get all these beautiful reeds that grow, and I'm fairly certain they grow back relatively quickly, and you need so many of them to make rope. I mean, so many. And it's a great resource to do that. Having us close to the water so that we can eventually make a boat. We've got fish right there. And I haven't built this close to the shore, but we also have an abundance of trees and relatively flat ground. And with this well right here, we'll have a well that we can build kind of being the center of town, and we can expand out from there. So what do you say, friends and real ones? I think this is great. Or if you like, I can keep exploring and running around because I know we're just getting settled in here. And it's really easy to get sucked into the base building without exploring a lot more. So I'm going to leave it to the chat for a moment or two. What resolution do you play in RealGrogg? I play in, so this is 1080p. I don't have a 4K monitor yet. And I will say that some of this does look a little fuzzy, but I ramped up my gameplay up to ultra as well. And my resolution is 1920 by 1080, 60 hertz, and I think I could probably bump that up in hertz department. But yes, that's what I'm currently playing on. And I noticed on the home screen I think the character models do have a little bit of fuzz to them. Yeah, right. I think the spot does look quite promising. I mean, you're right there, lots of good stuff around, and I always have a good feeling when I find a well like this in the middle of that. That's just quite nice. So lots of little lashings that we got from killing those wisps. Nests will give us feathers, which of course we'll make arrows with. I pretty much always, as I mentioned earlier, there's got really nice pick up all option, and I do that for pretty much everything, just because you never know if there's a rock or two hidden, or an extra stick or something. Makes it really easy to scoop all that up. But yeah, I think, you know what, let's go ahead. Night is falling. Let's go ahead and build a fire. I think right here, pretty much dead center, we're gonna go ahead and build this fire. Now here's something really nice. So there's a lot of really cool systems here. I'm going to build this fire. One, it gives you great radius, and it also shows you what the front is, that little arrow, and that is just the best. I absolutely love that. I am going to test something, though, because every building, for the most part, that I've encountered so far has upgrades to it. And instead of it just being an upgrade that you build and like put close by, it actually attaches to the building itself or becomes more of the building. It's really, really cool to see. Nice. Ooh. Sabrina just checking in. How you doing? I'm chill. That's what I like to see. Keep it nice and chill. Good God, we're seeing some Elden Ring math in the chat, and that is just nuts. Now you can put down the blueprint of anything that you build, and then you can bring the items to it. I'm always a sucker for that. I think that's a great way to do base building. So this fire, it's some sticks. Easy, simple, right? So if I hit the right button, I'll go into a menu, and this right here shows me how I can upgrade this building. And I think that's just super cool. If I leave the campfire as is right now, this will just be a little fire. Once it's out of fuel, it's out. Once I build the campfire upgrade and I supply the rocks and stones to it, then it will become a campfire and will not extinguish once the fuel is out. It'll still remain. And everything is like that. I mean, you know, we've got everything from warehouses to food gathering shacks, and even really cool little houses and stuff like that. So everything can be upgraded, and I think that it's a nice balance of that base customization, but also not being, but it does still have pre-made structures, so it looks really, really cool. Yeah, seriously. All right, so we've got our campfire. And this menu will slowly unlock, so as you build a few more things in cascading order, you'll be allowed to build other stuff as well. So if you go down to, let's say, check out our housing, right? Because we're going to want we want better places to sleep. So the cottage. First, I have to build the gatherer's hut, the stonecutter's hut, and the woodcutter's hut. So based on these icons here, you'll determine that this one right here is the production. And not only was it the base level, the woodcutter's hut, stonecutter, and the gatherer's pit, it's actually the upgraded version of each of those houses. So gatherer, stonecutter, and woodcutter, all three of those have to be upgraded to the second tier before we can even build a proper place to live. So until then, you have to just throw up these little shelters like this one right here. Or we can do a rain collector first, which I do think is great, but I'm going to just go ahead and... Oh, so actually, oh, that's cool. So you have to do a rain collector first, and then you can build the well. So we'll just go ahead and drop our rain collector. Let's go ahead and put it... We're going to expand that way. So let's go ahead and leave this here for now. Much like every... Oh, and then here's a really cool feature. everything you build. So look at how wonky this ground is, right? Terrible ground. Who would dare do anything on there? What I can do is I can go to my tool tab, make a hoe out of 2 sharpened rocks and some sticks, which I should have some extra rocks on me. And so this is where you're going to get really familiar. This menu here and this far option, materials, you're going to be making so many ropes, so many stone blades. It's crazy. So getting to a point where you can set that task to other tribes mates is so beneficial. While I'm here, I'm going to gather some stones. I'm also going to grab more reeds because that's the smart thing to do. Both these items go so quick. It's just crazy. I have found with this game more than others, I feel like you really, it's beneficial so far to kind of go into that meditative state. Where it's just like, I'm just gonna get some reeds. I'm just gonna spend some time doing that. And you can sort of mindlessly go through and take care of what you got to take care of, because it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, but that's any survival title worth its salt. It seems like they devour resources so quickly, and that's what we're all about. I like the interface controls for making stuff. Yes, I agree, Damon. Yeah, well said. I think that everything is laid out really nicely, and they don't do a lot of tutorial. Well, actually, I have the tutorial hints turned off because I didn't want to have them popping up every 2 seconds as I'm explaining everything. Otherwise, what the hell else am I going to do? But yeah, the interface for all that is really slick. By the way, all right, cool. I just want to make sure if it is too dark or anything, I can bump up the gamma or something a little bit on the game if need be. But I've noticed when I'm playing sometimes, so you want to be keeping your place lit and all that. You want to be helping yourself to see, but you're happy. The happiness of the survivors, tribesmen, does depend on that as well. You really got to balance a lot of their needs and their comfort and their sleep and their food and their water, and for the most part they seem smart enough to eat on their own, but there's been plenty of times where I have to hand them raw mussels, being like, just eat these, idiot. But they try. Bless their hearts. All right, so we should have enough stone now. I think we've got 7, so not quite. I always like to get 10 minimum of pretty much everything, or get things in 10s, because you can see, we go back to our lovely little menu. So you can build 1 at a time, or you can build 5 at a time. And building them 5 at a time does save you a little bit of resource, not a crazy amount, but enough where, you know, it's worth the time to just find a few more. And you're going to use them. You're going to use them no matter what. This game has a lot of mechanics, and for me, that would need a massive progression to balance it out. Yeah, I totally get that. There are a lot of things going on, and so that's why, again, I'm like, see what you think tonight, real ones. Watch, enjoy, deliberate amongst yourselves, and see if it's for you. I'm looking forward to spending some more time doing it. I do like these sort of things with anything where I get to build a big village and get people to work in there. I've always been curious about it. I never got far enough in Conan Exiles. I really liked a lot of that game, but I hated more of it, and I struggled to. I never got a village going. Had like 1 thrall. Everything just took so long. I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining to complain, but it just didn't ever really sit super well with me. Okay, so that should be enough for this. Yes, 10. Boom. Ropes. We're gonna go and make. I should grab 2 more lashings, and then we'll show you what we're all about. There is a beautiful day-night cycle here as well. And actually, what I really like is on the main screen. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, I just. Miss Marin, it is also in the Discord chat, but if a real one wants to drop in, what's the password? I put it in all capital letters. Ask a question, all one word. Oh, I see. Did I miss you saying what the password was? Yeah, I talked about it at the top of the stream. I probably should mention that a few more times. But yeah, so if you are dropping in, we have the password in the Discord available for anybody who wants to drop on into that. But again, no pressure, but we'd love to have you. Yeah, password is in there, ready to rock whenever you are. Let me get back to that. There we are. But yeah, beautiful day-night cycle, and I really love the weather in this game. And it's still at the stage of development where when it rains, you can still see it coming through the roof, which drives me crazy. But the storms themselves are very ambient, and they feel really, really nice while you're standing in them. Okay, enough puttering around. So I've made, oh, I just want to get two more of these, just to satisfy my completion. Boom. And boom. See, this is a great spot. I'm loving because there are so many reeds, and I really hope that they regenerate fairly quickly. Okay, make our ropes. What? Oh, right. A little word to the wise: if you do collect these thatches, fill up your inventory, and then you can just quickly click on each one with the shift button held, and it'll rapidly break them down. Because much like, very much like the systems in the forest, everything can be broken down to a smaller component, which you're going to need pretty much all of them. All right, our first tool, make a hoe. Boom, we have acquired a hoe. And now this is what I love, is boom, boom. So no matter what building you put down or where, you spend a little time leveling it, or the game kind of helps you with it, which I'm just obsessed with that. Absolutely love that system. All right, so I'm going to need 3 long poles and 6 sticks to make this rain collector. We're going to go back into here. We're going to try to make a tool, a stone axe this time, because we're moving on up in the world. I simply need 1 stick. Singular stick. Singular stick in a forest. It's going to be impossible to find. All right, we got plenty of birds' nests. Jesus. But you'll find, so each thing will also, if you highlight it, will show you what it produces, which I think is really helpful, really nice. Kind of takes away a little immersion, but, you know, nothing to cry about. So you can tell, like this tree, a young fir, once I craft my first axe, I'll be allowed to use that on that tree. And then there's some that, much like, you know, hardwood trees and oak trees and things like that, you'll need a better axe to reap those. All right, I just need 1 damn stick. Isn't this just the way it goes? Like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. But yeah, there's farming, there is food gathering, there's hunting, there's blacksmithing, and apparently from what I have, the tiny bit I saw online about this game, there's very small opportunities to mine for materials. So really interesting how they have it laid out and how you have to do it. You have to find these certain pieces of cliffside that allow you to build a mine on the outside, which then allows you to get inside. Oh, I just realized I've actually already picked up the sticks I need, so now I'm just getting distracted. Yeah, especially early game. Gather what you can, blueberries, all that fun stuff. Oh, sure. I've played a few games with big progression to them, like Terraria and Subnautica, and they were some of my favorite games ever for that. Chili Santa chiming in with Ark was my progression game, kinda. 228 days of playtime. Good God. And that's not in-game days. Those are real-life human days. And I'm right there with you, buddy. I've spent plenty of time in plenty of worlds, the numbers of which are slightly terrifying. But that's what they're there for. All right, you'll also find these beautiful onions and raw garlic, and those 2 items in particular will actually heal you if you eat them raw in the early game. Really helpful, and as you can see, I'm already at half health, so I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I can go to boom, 8, chow down, and on the left side of the screen, you can see the benefits of those items. Really slick. Once I build a gatherer's hut, I can actually set a future villager to go and forage for me, and you can set up different markers to give them bigger radiuses on where to search. Which, that's usually where I keep getting caught up, is that the game is so resource heavy, and there's so many things you got to worry about that when you're on your own, I'm kind of like, I get a little overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my God, because your settlers will start to run up to you and be like, hey, I need a job, I need this, I can't find this, I can't find this. And I'm just like, can we just chill? Bro, that's almost a year. Oh, that's phenomenal. You know, Chili, you should be proud of that achievement. And yeah, I was younger and I could stay up for days on end. Not anymore. You know, I mean, I want to say I miss those days. I still stay up a little too late then. I stay up way later than I should, especially gaming. I dare say I'm slightly addicted. No. Yeah, but that's a year well spent. Now, to talk about some of the features of the clear inspiration of the game, which I'm so happy to see the combination of the stuff that's here. Oh, I should probably make that axe, huh? Let's see. Boom, axe. We've got the stones, we've got the ropes, we got the sticks. We got the axe. We're gonna need a pickaxe, so we might as well just make that now. Boom. We are gonna need a hammer, might as well make that now as well. We're gonna need a stone knife. I need to sharpen a stone. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and make 5 of these. I'm gonna make 2 of these. There we go. Boom, boom. And now with those, I'm gonna go back to my crafting menu, and I want to make a stone knife. Made. A torch. I also want to make that. And I just need a piece of resin, which is about to happen to us, because check this out. So first of all, you can see at the bottom of my screen, I have my toolbar. It's a mess. It's a horrible, horrible mess, and I hate it. I'm going to eat that garlic, and I'm going to go into here. And for myself, I've noticed that I screw this up all the time. My left mouse button is interact, and I've clicked on so many things by accident and eaten them. I did mean to eat that egg, but hey, CLD, we back on! What's this game we're on? This is Aska, a Viking simulator focusing on tribal growth and building. And yeah, so far so good. I am the chieftain, the titular Aska. She's a badass. And I was just discussing how what I really like the way this game is presented. It feels almost like the it feels like Don't Starve in a way in certain aspects of it. But then, of course, you've got the Valheim feel with so many different things. I'm just trying to get this off my belt. There we go. Right click to get them off. All right, let's go ahead and move this. And so right now I'm currently just reorganizing my tool belt because I just acquired a bunch of stuff. But welcome in, CDC. Sorry, welcome in, CLD. It is great to see you. Great to have you here. Thank you for being here. Sorry about the cough into the microphone. A true professional over here. All right, we've got the axe, we've got the pickaxe, we've got the hammer. That's what I needed. Boom, and the knife. Beautiful. Now that's a pretty good lineup of tools. We have pretty much everything that we need at the beginning. I think a great way to progress in this is to make as much as you can out of each rack, out of each section until the next one opens up, of course, right? So like this shelter, I'm just going to go ahead and drop this right down here. And one thing I have to tell myself all the time is to be comfortable with the idea of things moving around, destroying things to build them later. I think that you actually get all of your resources back when you destroy something, or at least most of them. There might be a couple that you don't get, but I think as long as the building's in good shape when you dismantle it, you will get most of your stuff back. I haven't put that to the test a whole lot, but for now, I just want to kind of set up my blueprint and get ready for growth. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop these sticks at the collector like we're going to need. Again, I really like that you can add little bits to each thing that you're building, so that you kind of have a good idea of what you need. You can also pin those recipes in case you can't remember what you're looking for, which doesn't happen to me because I remember everything I'm doing at all times, right? This game gives me MMO vibes. I totally get that. It kind of has that feel, but it doesn't have more than 4, or I think 4 including the player or the host multiplayer. So it's much smaller, but it's certainly it makes me feel like the forest. It makes me feel like Subnautica, like was mentioned earlier, with the leveling of crafting, with all the components going on. It feels like Don't Starve with the way that you're eating and the way that you're sort of engaging with the world itself. And of course, like I just said, I mean, lots of Valheim influence. This is also great. So instead of it forcing you to swap weapons, you can go up and interact with whatever, whether it's this tree, and say I turn around and find a rock. Where's a rock? I'll find it later. It doesn't force you to press the button. It'll just automatically do it, which I just think it's kind of handy. It's a small thing, but it's handy. There's a lot of really small details in this game that I think are nicely done. All right, let's get this water collector up and running. So I want to get that taken care of. And you'll see I also, check this noise out, just found some resin as well. Boom. Absolutely beautiful. Not a lot of combat, at least not yet, I guess. And that's kind of the thing that surprised me is I haven't had a lot of combat yet, so I'm just going to turn up the game volume a little bit in OBS because it looks real quiet. All right, that should be a bit better there. Hopefully that's not blowing anyone's ears out. Because I really think they did a great job with the ambiance of this. I mean, like, you got the beautiful ocean waves if you run a bit over here. Oh, that's just nice. Does anything spooky come out at night? Maybe. Not every night, but I have been hanging out in the Blood Moon Rises, and all of a sudden a bunch of undead, droggers, skeletons, things like that have descended on our base. And what really sucks is they do a lot of damage to your base, and all of a sudden all the time you spent trying to acquire materials, you now have to acquire more to fix your buildings. And even if it's like that much health, all of a sudden you need another stick, you need another log, and another this, another that, another this. I'm just like, god damn. Well, look at this. Well, looky, we have a surprise visitor showing up to town. Miss Marin surprising me, dropping on in. Well, that's phenomenal. All right, now I haven't tested the multiplayer at all, so I'm gonna finish chopping this. I'm gonna get the, well, before she gets here, I'm gonna try to get this water thing set up so then we can at least have something to drink. But yes, I've been surprised at the lack of combat so far, and I was kind of hoping that we could explore a little bit further out. It's on now. Exactly. Well said, Damon. Absolutely. Okay, so let me see. I saw a little. Yes, I saw a Viking skull or helmet on my map compass, which at the very top of the screen you can see. There's a nice little compass. And what I really, really like about the compass in this is everything you build, every person, it's all on that compass. And while that sounds a bit overwhelming, like that's my camp so far. And it just shows you at least the direction you gotta go. It's super helpful. All right. Well, looky, coming in as Ragnar. That's phenomenal. Well, welcome. You look super cool. Nice mohawk. I dig it. And if I hold V, I can actually do some emotes, and I'll go ahead and cheer. Nice. And a little wave. Hey. That's phenomenal. Nice job. No! Damon probably giving some terrible advice. Go find some baddies and kite them back to camp for RealGrogg. I'm RealGrogg Ragnar. I love it. That's phenomenal. Yeah, that's great. Well, come on this way. Now let me see. I want to make sure. I think there's a way to... Wait, where'd you go? There you are. Okay, so whatever you click on, you can actually see or not see on your compass. And the little red eye indicates that you can't see it. So, is that RealGrogg as a player character? It is RealGrogg as a player character. And I'm just as ripped. Nice. He looks awesome. Not gonna lie. Yeah, very, very cool. Well, I love that. My look sensitivity is way too high. I think for that, if you go into settings and you go to gameplay settings, and then you back out of that because that's the wrong space. Video settings. I know that I saw it in here before. Oh, probably keyboard and mouse. Yep. Yep, camera sensitivity. Yes. You should be able to change, I think, just that top item is what you're going to look for there, I think. That is the man right there. Yes, it is. Little snack. Got it. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, right this way. Camp is this way. Now, Miss Marin, I've never tested the multiplayer before. By the way, gather as many resources as you can at all times. My word of the wise. That is my RealGrogg real advice for Aska. Number 1. Like I said, I mean ropes in particular. I think that might be the most used resource that I found so far, which is just so many damn thatches and killing wisps, and there's a bunch of different ways to get stuff. Like you can break down bark, but then you need bark to build a roof and this and that and the other thing. So there's always a lot to do, and I got some advice in the Discord saying that this game, Halloween can't come soon enough. Didn't you do a God of War costume? Yes, yes, I did, and it was awesome. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what the hell just happened there. All right, what just happened? I'm all the way. That was really strange. I just got teleported back to the ship. Yeah, that Kratos costume was awesome. Loved it. And I'm not gonna lie, I said it at the time, but painting a red stripe over your eye, that felt pretty cool. It's so interesting to have another competent player running around. I'm so used to NPCs. Miss Marin, I'll be keeping my eyes on the chat, but are you using a mouse and keyboard, or are you using a controller? Oh, I think you just said a mouse, right? So yeah, that's probably it. But so you see these large stone clumps. So I mean, look at this. A 300 hit point pool of the clump itself, which I think I like that it shows you the HP of these sort of things. Pretty much always controller. Oh wow, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was saying, yeah, there was a whole Kratos costume. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have a fast way I can bring that up? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, actually, I know exactly what we're gonna do here, real quick. We're gonna go back to Big David because this is worth it. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out on the fly. Ugh. I feel like I've been gaining weight, and I just feel like I'm wearing it in my neck, so I keep doing this to like press it away, if I'm being totally real with you. Okay, so what I want to try to do here is I'm gonna see if I can add a browser to this real quick. And then in that, let's see if I can do this. This would be really, really cool if I can do it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to I've got a great short that I did for this. And the great DJ Clayton dropped a phenomenal joke, and that was kind of the whole... here we are. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. I almost got it, I think. I almost got it. All right, let's see if this works. Let's just see. Let's see if I know what I'm doing at all. Nice. All right, check this out. Oh wait, I got this. Oh, it's horrible. All right, so that didn't work. All right, that's okay. That's okay. I know how to do it too, and I just can't remember right now. That's totally okay. It was the inspiration for the God of War game. So I heard. Yes, absolutely. I need to see this. Maggie showed me the pics once. Very cool. Yes, absolutely. Miss Marin will find it for you. Yeah, throw that in the Discord as well. Awesome. Well, I tried and I failed. I couldn't remember. What in the Inception, says Miss Marin? Yeah, I know how to do that too, but right now I'm blanking on it. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to Starving to Death, which I think Aska is doing okay for now. But yeah, there's a see it doubles. Yeah, my apologies. I'm gonna have to edit that out of the final cut. Okay, so like I was talking about earlier, every resource can be broken down from its big major component. Here's the link for the short. Thank you, Damon. Yeah, highly recommend it. It took a lot of time, but it was worth it, worth it. Go eat a mystery berry. That always goes well. Yeah, there are actually magic mushrooms in this game, which I have ingested many times by accident. Okay, but so every resource can be broken down. So I just smashed the shit out of that rock, and it provides these large stones, which are super helpful, and you get an abundance of small stones as well. You can craft a workshop later on, which will allow you to build better tools and things like that. So everything progresses really nicely, but also takes a lot of work. It's not easy. But you see, that was a great example. So I just used my pickaxe, broke down that rock. Now I switch right to my axe without having to do it myself. The game just switches for me, which is super helpful. And the building in this, I think, is really interesting because it's not quite as, you know, once you're done, or like one blueprint and you're done for the whole thing. So like his 2 sticks, that's just for the base. And then it's the next stage, and then it's the 3rd stage. You guys are seeing right through me. Mm-hmm. Accident. Yes. All right, nice. We just need one more long stick, and then this shelter is done. Oh yeah, we'll definitely track down some. We'll track down some magic mushrooms for sure. We got to eat after all. All right. But so the red bar is, of course, my health bar, already half depleted, and then that little white bar at the bottom, that is the stamina, of course. So you do have to manage that in this game as well. Oh, God, we still got... Okay, we need 8 bark now. So this is when it's really helpful for the pick up all, because I'm going to go find my bark right here, hold all, hope for 5. 4. All right, pretty good. And there should be some more right here, yes. So you get real good at figuring out what silhouettes are what. Almost there. Now, this is a lot of the game, from what I've experienced so far, but I do really enjoy it. I think it's, again, it's got a real satisfying gameplay loop. I keep mentioning the demand on how many resources you need and all that stuff, but it's all good. You know, I think that as your city grows, like anything that you grow with is going to be tough to, it's tough to jump right to, right to creating a really successful village. So it takes some time, takes some work, but I think as you start to get more and more people and more roles are filled and you've got better ideas of how to place your markers so that people know where to scavenge, where to hunt, all that stuff, it'll make it a lot easier. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a little water here, and then also that should mean, so we built a shelter, we've built our campfire, we've built a rain collector, so that should mean that we can now build the water well, which is huge. Love this. Boom, drop that right there, drop some sticks and stones, and then we're gonna go ahead and pick up this, and also for the OCD one in me, I love getting your camp set up and finding all the spaces to store everything. Oh, it's satisfying, and you kind of clean up the ground, clean up the camp, get rid of all the orange markers except for where they should be. Really satisfying. Really, really nice stuff. All right, one more stick and 2 more stones. But yeah, we're definitely gonna, we're only about an hour in, and we're gonna definitely go track down some combat later on. So please stick around. If this is something that you're enjoying so far and you are not subscribed yet, definitely feel free to hit that subscribe button. We just passed 300 real ones just last week. Thank you all so very much for being a part of that, for helping this channel grow. I sincerely do appreciate it. I was thinking, I'm constantly thinking of, and we talked about it a little bit last week, so I won't go into great detail about it, but why you backing up all stealthy like that? What are you doing? But I'm always trying to think, like, what keeps people coming back? What makes you want to, what am I bringing to the table? You know what I mean? All right, I feel like I'm getting a little chop there. We're looking okay. What can I do to provide a better product? And I also think that I want to kind of lean into giving more reviews and things like that, more let me try out these small indie games to see what you think. Let me be the guy to do that. But I would love to move into something more like that, where it's, you know, we're doing this, but we're doing it for the reason of exploring the games itself, giving our input, giving our insight, testing it out so maybe you don't have to, or maybe you get a better taste of something that maybe you heard wasn't that good. You know, just let me be the middleman and I'll show you what these are all about. Boom. Boom. Nice. Miss Marin adding some upgrades to the campfire, which is going to be the barbecue pit. Super helpful. Thank you very much for that. All right, we need a couple more stones and 6 sticks. These dwarf plants are a savior. Love them. Or dwarf spruce, I'm sorry. Got to hold it twice for your collection, but you can see 2 sticks per. And it's just a handy little thing when you can't find them on the ground. But chopping down trees is, of course, going to be your best bet. One thing I had to let go of pretty quick was the fact that the trees surrounding your camp, they're not going to last. They're going to go quick. Because, yeah, once you start chopping them down, it's like, all right, I need more, I need more, I need more. And the amount of space that your buildings actually take up, the footprint of all of them, is quite large. It's really something. Now, Miss Marin, while you're chilling there, do me a favor and go lay in that shelter. Because very much like Valheim, you do get a rested bonus of sorts. It's a lot less, it's a lot shorter lived. And that's not what I need. I need sticks. And I need some stones. But you'll see, so one, you can see I've got a little boost from being hydrated. I've got another one by standing next to this fire. And then Miss Marin is going to get a little, I think it's a little lightning bolt, if I remember right, indicating she's going to have a little bit more energy. And everything you do with a bit more power. So if you were to do tasks like cutting wood or this and that, you would notice that you'll be doing more damage to the tree and things like that. So super cool. And it's really subtle, though. It's not a huge boost. It's just enough of one. And Hussein, I sincerely appreciate that. To me, it's the gathering of the community plus the gameplay, the contrast that equals my personal enjoyment. And that is absolutely... sounds like drugs to me. Yes, that is, of course, paramount. It's all about the community. It's all about growing together and exploring these amazing worlds together. That's my number one, of course. And I think anytime, any creative endeavor, you know, people are bound to doubt themselves or wonder what the reason is, or what the point. But I just want people to have a good time and enjoy each other's company and enjoy the game itself. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff. All right, we've got the stones, and now our well is building. Uh-oh. Wow, this hasn't happened in a while. What's up, Von Fink? Welcome. You are right on time. Yeah, I know, right? My camera. That has not happened in a long time. Wow, that's crazy. Well, Von Fink, welcome in. It is great to see you. You're right on time for an old school, classic RealGrogg camera issue. That's hilarious. Go ahead and plug that back in, see if she kicks back in for us here. How interesting. Wow, that's interesting. It's something with it's something with these Viking simulators, I tell you. Here, I'm gonna also fix one other thing just in case. But everything's looking pretty good, I gotta say. Everything's coming up pretty nicely, so I just jinxed it. I don't know why I would say that or even mention it, but I did. I did that. You just heard me curse my own stream. Oh boy. Well, we're hoping for the best, but hey, we got the camera back, so that's good. All right. But yeah, welcome in, Vaughn. It is a sign, Vaughn. How come I show up and the camera goes out? Yeah, thanks a lot, Von Fink. No, I'm just kidding. It's great to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are just getting started here, diving into Aska, a beautiful Viking simulator. We now have a well built in the center of our future village. And thank you, Miss Marin, for the mussels, by the way. I saw that you mentioned in chat. You grabbed some for us. Thank you very much. Now, one thing I like about the inventory system I was talking about earlier in reference to Don't Starve is you can see, you might be able to see, there's these little yellow bars, green bars, showing, of course, the freshness and the damage of each of our tools. And so, of course, you want to eat your yellow stuff first, just because that's going to go, that's about to be rotten. But what I like is if you add the piles together, if you do that in your main inventory, so if I eat a couple of these, 2 and 3, if I add these green, That makes the whole stack a little bit better. Well, actually, a little bit worse. So, but you can add things to each pile to make them kind of give them a bit more durability again, which is just one of those classic sort of survival tropes of sorts. All right. Now, always make sure your little water canteen is always full, because you never want to be caught in the wild without hydration. But thank you for the mussels. Thank you for getting us a little setup here. Boom. We need some more sticks. All right. So all I want to do, I think we go ahead and, oh, dang it. There we go. Okay. I accidentally fueled the fire. So we got a little AFK. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yes, I will do that, Miss Marin. Absolutely. All of those requests are totally the right call. Give me a second here. Jump into this. I will be dropping into Discord for the audio right now. I'm in, so hopefully that's going out to you. If you're part of the Discord and you don't want to wait for the delay, feel free to drop on into that. All right. Well, welcome in, everyone. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping on in. As always, it's such a treat to have you all here on Monday night. What a great time. Can hear you in Discord. Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know that as well. Okay, so we've got the base skeleton of a camp. We have made our water well. We've upgraded. We've done all these things. Check. I'm going to wait to build another shelter because I can deal with it until we have a cottage. But I am going to do this while I'm showing you what's going on here. So we're in our build menu. We have unlocked the Eye of Odin. Now, this is a key component to this game. And we're going to build that. That is going to be the beacon that you fuel with the Jotun blood, those blue gem-looking rocks. You build the Eye of Odin, you put those in there, you activate, and you get to choose one of two settlers. And, okay, there we go. So I just became energized. So it's not as long of a wait to get come on. Get that going. To get your rested bonus. All these things, of course, you can build throughout the game, but that comes later on. So the Eye of Odin, this bad Larry right here, is a really cool little thing. I think right there looks pretty cool. But next to the well, yeah, I like it. All right, once again, we level the ground. More rocks, more sticks, more long sticks. It's you'll notice quite the pattern with all these things. All right, a storm is coming. Thor is beating his hammer. Find shelter. And boom. But I want to get a little bit more camp set up. Get a few more things taken care of, and then I want to go explore a little bit. Once we get another settler here, I think that'll be a great idea. Yeah, we're about an hour in now. But really, really enjoyable. And I gotta say, like, I was playing just yesterday, actually. I mean, I've only had this game for 12 hours or 24 hours or so. And I started and I put my little... I didn't know if it was going to be like you build a camp and then you move to a different location, this and this. Smear's scared. Is it the storm? You'll be okay. Okay, so we don't need this kind of stick anymore, or this kind of long stick. But seeing your camp develop bit by bit by bit, I really loved, and seeing it evolve. So I mean, you know, right now, boom, this is... And actually, you know what? I'm gonna build this as well. I just remembered for that fire, if you go into one of its upgrades is the fire cover. Oh, we gotta finish the... We need some sticks, so I'm just gonna break this down real quick. We need those sticks to finish this because you can only have one project going on at a time, and I really want to get a fire cover on our fire because it covers the fire. Believe it or not. I'll add fuel. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. One more damn stick. Okay. Boom. All right, and there we go. Just found garlic. Nicely done. And I just added fuel I didn't mean to add. God dang it, I did it again. Ah, okay, that's that's annoying. That's really annoying. And I find myself in this situation quite a bit where I'm like, okay, I'll just I'll just find one stick, and then you can't find the stick, then you gotta chop down a tree, and then your axe breaks, and then you gotta find more more frickin' wraps and ropes and this and that. So it's always something. But I will say, I have not died from a tree falling on me. So I say that's, so now garlic mussels. And Miss Marin, the coolest part about that is as you evolve your village, you will be able to build a little kitchen, and you can make a little dishes with that, which is super cool. And they're, of course, as you would expect, they give you much better benefits to your health and to your stamina and all that fun stuff. So really, really cool. Oh, and actually, speaking of which, oh, no, it's just a stump. We will clear our stumps as well, but first things first, let's go ahead and see if we have to test the mushroom to make sure we are don't eat the red mushrooms with the white dots everywhere. Yeah, I believe those are poisonous, but let's try the there we go. So the gray mushroom, you feel a bit giggly. I'm excited and confused. I feel drowsy and happy. Oh, based on that smirk, I think I'm gonna have to try the red and white. All right, looks like we're gonna be wrestling with the. You know what? Actually, here, I guess let's try this. If I do this instead, bring that down to high. See if that actually works a bit better to help with the any jitters. That already looks a little bit better on my end. Very good. All right, and just like that, I'm sobered up, back to finish the barbecue pit. But it's really satisfying. I'm gonna try to finish at least one sense tonight. It's really satisfying to see your village grow organically and how you put things together, and it's really, really cool to see it grow. Boom. Oh, I love when you start a new project and you have everything immediately. All right, I'm gonna finish building this, and it will cover our fire so we can have it in the rain like this. No problemo. Super, super cool. All right, so look at this. We got a great start. Sticks and rocks per usual. Let's keep breaking this rock. I really want to, this game does not shy away from the magical element of the Nordic storytelling, which I think is really, really cool. And there's some things I haven't experienced yet, but I've read the descriptions in the build menu, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I've got a goal. I'll show you here in a second. All right, so we got all these beautiful little stones. Pick those bad boys up. Boom. Drop those here. We need 6 more sticks. Once again, grab all, because you never know. Boom. Boom. I think I just need 2 more now. But tell me how many times we would have been attacked by Grey Dwarfs or something disrupting the process during this time if we were playing anything else. And trust me, like I was playing the other night and I had so many invasions, and it was just like all of a sudden a blood moon would rise, and you know what? Let's try something. A blood moon would rise, and all of a sudden we got, you know, all these weird creatures coming in, and they don't target the people. It feels like they always go for your buildings, and so you really there's also, you know, more things to keep in mind. Oh yeah, sea bass. Where'd we get a sea bass? But with all the different systems in place, there's also this settlement tab right here, which is this triangle with the exclamation mark. 100% of your structures are defenseless, so we have to build defenses, of course. There's no food production yet building in the settlement, so we'll build one of those very soon. No immigration, so we got to build the Eye of Odin. So this is going to be basically your task list, what you need to do and what you need to improve on. These are the sort of tutorial-y sort of things. So if we go into Thor's tab, it'll show you all the things that you've done and you should do to gain his favor, per se. So kill a Jogger, kill a skeleton, slay a Woofar, kill a white. Very, very cool. And I'm guessing Miss Marin just got a little bit better at cooking. Yeah, the one last thing that will hook me into this game is more actions. Yes, it's It's certainly got a lot more that I think you can interact with and you can do, but it is interesting because you're also trying to constantly automate as much as you can. And once I get 2 more sticks, we'll get this eye built, and I'll show you how this mechanic works, because I do think it's pretty cool. Oh, hey! Just in case we want to get rip-roaring stoned on some psilocybin. Take a little drinky. Boom. You can see there, boom, I feel energized just from filling up my drink gauge, which is mercifully easy to do, I gotta say, in this area at least, this is sort of the meadows of this game, of course, but really satisfying. How are there no sticks anywhere? I'm in a forest, for Pete's sake. Love the progression, but do need more fighting. Yes, I agree. So I think let's go ahead. We're gonna activate the Eye of, well, yeah, I think we should take a little refrain from camp. So once daylight hits, I'm snoozing again. Yeah, good. Get your rested bonus up, because once daylight hits, I think let's go ahead and take off. And we can definitely head in the same direction, see what we see. But first, we should maybe craft some base level weaponry. And so, like I said, like as we're talking about all this, I'm like, there's so much to do. There's so many things you got to take care of. It's a lot, and that's just getting started. But that's the new village. All right, now we have the beautiful Eye of Odin. It needs 2 of these big old rock pieces, which I'm so happy that these are right here. That's such a nice change of pace. Boom. There. 1 more. But the tunes in this, I mean, just the music, even right now, I hope you can all hear that, because it's really, really good. Boom! The Eye of Odin. Which, even if I don't activate it, it's just good to open up some damn space. Ah, there we go. But yeah, let me show you. This will make me want to play Terraria again. You know, I only played that in very short chunks of time, long time ago, and only on iOS. Would you recommend somebody checks that out in 2024? All right, we're gonna go ahead and activate just to show you how this works. So you get to choose between 2 villagers at a time, and they only show you 2 out of 5 of their perks. Now, I haven't seen all of them. I don't know what it all entails, but from what I can tell here, so Annalise has Iron Lung. She runs longer, but sleeps more often. She also is resilient. I find my inner strength when my health is at its lowest. This grants me a burst of stamina to continue fighting or completing essential tasks. Maybe. Whereas Hedvig, she's a feeble logger, so she lacks the physical strength for effective woodcutting, so that's never going to be in her job description. But she's a great forager. Now, we're going to go with Hedvig, because I really want that forager, especially early game. I've noticed that having a food production building is, of course, going to produce food. So Hedvig it is. Now, you'll see I activate the beacon. It's super cool looking. And then on the right side of the screen, underneath the mini-map, I have 10 minutes until that survivor arrives. So in that meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick little rest here. And then, while we're resting, I think, let's go ahead, Miss Marin. What do you think? I think north, and we do the don't starve technique, which I always find best, which is where I border the entire continent to see what I have to work with, to see where the exits are, where the inlets and outlets all are. So, oh wow, yeah, definitely the PC version is way better than any mobile version of it, for sure. I would hope so. If there is ever a PC game that's worse than the iOS, I would love to hear about that. I didn't mean to drop that marker. There we go. All right, I'm energized. I'm feeling good. Let's see what we need for weapons on the far end of the building scale. Okay, first things first, actually. So let's. Oh my God, yeah, there's so much to do. All right, so Miss Marin, my thoughts for you then are to go into your build menu and try to get yourself a flimsy club and a flimsy shield. And if you could make 2 of each of those, that would be awesome. Because while you're making weapons... Wait, you have a bow? You have a bow? Well, okay. Wow. Well, then I guess I'll just make my own... I'll be the frontline fighter. You can be the archer. Super cool. There is no... I've not discovered a lock-on mechanic yet for this game. Let's get high. Oh, it was just a mushroom. Oh, well. No lock-on mechanic that I have found for this game, but... Alright, the Gatherer's Pit. This is going to be the beginning of the production. You know what? Let's actually make a torch so we can see what the hell we're doing. How's that sound? Boom. Of course, I need a bunch more rope. I should really have expected that, huh? Now, here's something cool. You can also turn bark into fibers, which then you can turn the fibers into ropes. Wow. Terraria is the one game that made me decide to use the wiki for a game for the first time ever. I understand that. I feel like anything with that big of an open world that you can craft so many different things with is just like, how the hell are you supposed to keep that in your brain or figure it out? Like, that's too much. Too much. All right, now where did that go? I'm just trying to apply my torch. Oh, cool. I just put it in my hand. All right. Flimsy club, I just need some sticks. Miss Marin, where are you at? That way. Oh, wow. All right, so we're just gonna try to keep up with Miss Marin. We're gonna run and meet her, and then keep exploring. I think. Let's go see what we can see. And I also have yet to die in this game, so I wonder. So I do wonder how that's gonna go. We got about 4:30 in the morning, so we should be doing okay on the torch for a second here. But I also don't see a torch in my inventory, so I fear that there's no way to extinguish it, which kind of sucks. Now, these rocks right here, super cool. That's where we're going to get more of that Jotun blood, and where we can recruit more villagers. And also get more stones, what we always need. Regression is that big. Yeah, I don't doubt you. Nice, yeah, Miss Marin way ahead of it. Already taking care of that. That's awesome. Got some food for the road. Get some sticks. Alright, 3 more sticks, and I can make a club. I really like the sounds of nature that they made for this, though. I think it's really, really good. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, that's fair. So Terraria, people call it a 2D copy of Minecraft, but the content in it is comparable to that of a modded Minecraft, in my opinion. Interesting. Yeah, to go back a little bit ago, though, I never played Minecraft really at all. I was actually talking about it the other night. How it never grabbed me. I need something more with the detail of this. I need dimension. I don't see it in block form, and yeah, it just never really caught me. All right, yeah, let's keep heading this way, Miss Marin. See what the Black Forest has in store for us. This already looks far more ominous. Goodness gracious. Lots of Jotun blood. Which, that's good to see, because I think you only get like 3 Jotun blood per block. What the hell is this? What the hell? Oh, dang! Okay, show's on, or game on. Whoa, that's a great sword. Holy crap. Alright. Oh my god. Wow, that was big damage right there. Alright, so I'm not doing any damage to these guys. But I'm also using an axe. I think I need to, have that. I think, oh, a club would probably be doing the trick, huh? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Alright, so this is quite the little graveyard. Oh boy. Okay, so you can hear my heart beating in my... No, just leave me alone. Alright, I want to see if I can build this club. Flimsy club, I can, so let's do that. Ah! Get off of me! Oh my god, that's a wolf. Okay. Oh my god, that's another wolf. Okay. Are they fighting each other at all? Are they fighting each other? No, they're not. Okay. Okay. Yep. Oh, I thought he was right next to me, and I was right. Okay. Yep. Uh-oh. I'm definitely gonna get smoked. Now, yeah, like I was saying, the combat in this I have really been struggling with. But maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. Stamina game in this is no joke. Oh, Miss Marin, watch your back. Nice, we got that poise down. Oh no! No! Can I revive you? Oh, I don't like that at all. Looking like an Elden Ring enemy for sure. Yeah, that's how it felt. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. No! Oh crap. No time to mourn. Now, Miss Marin, what has happened now? Because I don't know what happens with death in this game. What's up, Joel Benton? Welcome in, my friend. We are exploring Aska. We are just getting slaughtered here. Damn. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure out. Says I can respawn as a ghost or be reborn. I will be reborn. Abort ghost gameplay and become reborn. You will lose all your items and suffer a stats penalty. Damn. Wow. What? Oh, damn. Oh, okay. What happens if I respawn as a ghost? Oh, so I wonder if harvest villagers soul to regain humanity. Dang, that's cold as hell. So, wow. I have to sacrifice a follower to become myself again. That is dark. Also, that really sucks, because I just got the Jotun. Wow. Miss Marin, you look like a human being again, though. Can I eat? I can eat, but it does nothing. Let's see. I'm gonna test something here. Let's test on my hammer. Let's see if I can drop this. Miss Marin, can you see a club on the ground? You can see me. Is there a club on the ground? Well, dang it. Okay, so one, I just wasted my club. Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay, so I see it right in front of me. So I've got 15 seconds, my friends, until I can sacrifice my newest villager. Otherwise, oh my god, or I've got a countdown. Dang. But so like I said, I have the combat in this is no joke. Dang it, I really wanted Hedvig as well. Yeah, look at this. So, I want to look at Hedvig's stats here. Alright, so, Soggy, so she doesn't like the rain, bad at wood cutting, good at foraging, bad at stone cutting, and can move in the snow. You know what, Hedvig? Your soul is gonna be delicious. Where are you? Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. Come here. Thank you. Hold to harvest. Oh boy. Sorry about it. But I'm back, baby. Oh god, and then villagers remains. We'll go ahead and just... we needed the sticks. Oh boy. Okay. I'll take your hammer and your stone axe and your wooden hoe as well. I'll go ahead and... oh, hot. Oh, boy. Well, at least it was on the beach. I'm a terrible person. Okay, well, we have now discovered what happens when you die in this game. So that's great. Sacrifice time! Alright, there we go. Alright, I got my club back at least. Boom. But yeah, the combat is a little tricky. I gotta say, it doesn't quite have a good flow to it yet. There's no lock-on. which at least the one that I found. Let's explore. Let's explore this actually. So combat. Search areas, emote, build last, interactions, build, blah, 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 deeds. Okay, so I don't see anything about a lock on, which is fine. Like, that's fair. You don't have to have you don't have to have one, but. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think it's for and you also saw that at the same time all that chaos was happening, that smokers were also invading your camp. Now, I haven't had a lot of issue with them in terms of attacks, but I think they come in and steal your food because they're kind of like sheep or lamb or some sort of hooved creature. And imagine dying at the beginning with no NPCs to sacrifice. Permastat decrease. Damn. It is permanent? Does that would suck? If it's permanent, that's really dumb. If you can't increase your skill because you die at the beginning of the game, that's way too punishing in my opinion. Okay, now where is Miss Marin? Miss Marin is down there doing her thing. So what we got to do now is we have to go back that direction because I want to get as many Jotunblood rocks as possible. Now I'm also going to put our woodcutter right up yonder way. Put it right up. Actually, you know what? So this is where you kind of want to think about where your village is going to progress. And so having, oh, whatever. You know, having your workshops in a relatively close area is really helpful, and all of those close to a warehouse, which comes down the road, but I want to find the space right in the trees here. You can also make a lot of space with your, there we go. By cutting down trees and cutting down, getting your stumps out of the way and all that stuff. But in this early game, when I don't have access to the right tools quite yet, you got to make do with what you can. So all these trees are going to be gone. We're going to get all this cleared out eventually. But yeah, it does take some time. Oh, okay. Just for my own, I would assume that's what penalty means. Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, I really hope that with a penalty like that, that it would be a penalty until you, like, you just have to earn your stats back. You know, it's not a Oh, I thought something was in my camp. But yeah, I mean, it definitely drops your stamina, or I'm sorry, drops your stats in whatever department. Maybe all of them, actually. I keep thinking that stump is it is a mushroom. Let me pick you. I'm gonna get a little sick. So as the food that I have is in the yellow and then the red, of course that's very dangerous to eat. Wouldn't recommend eating open mussels that are already kind of crapping out on you. But as we're about halfway through, we've been enjoying the first bits here. Welcome back. Okay, so Miss Marin, did you go get your stuff? Were you able to go get it again, or did you just make more really quickly? But I know that tonight was kind of a departure from what we might have been expecting, especially since I said on last Monday's stream that we'd be doing more Elden Ring. But I've had my eye on this game for a little while, and I really wanted to check it out, kind of see what it was all about. And I've been enjoying it the last couple of nights, or the last night or so. But oh, funny, Miss Marin logged out, came back in, and woke up in my old body with all my stuff. So I don't know. Well, hey, it sounds like a hack to me. But if you're kind of disappointed and you're looking forward to some more Elden Ring, let me know if there's something in particular you want to be seeing, or if you want to jump back into that, or if we just like the experience. We just like to see what's out there. But yeah, I wanted to check this out. Didn't really want to play Elden Ring tonight. Thought that'd be okay. But hopefully nobody's too disappointed. canteen is full. Got my water full there as well. And we're good to go. Alright, so per usual, a stick. All I need is a damn stick. Glitch Explorer Marin out here. Hey, if it works, it works. Can't argue with that. Oh, my inventory is full, so let's go ahead and make this thatch into ropes. Boom, 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 boom. I really want this woodcutter pit built because then you can start to organize a little bit. You can start to put away stuff and just have more room to sticks, keep your bark and all that stuff, and it does a great job. And this is just the initial level. This is base level workshop, but you need to get this before you can build the next tier of stuff that'll help you survive. And so just having all this junk right where it belongs, really helpful. Okay, we check our menu again. We go back. Now I'm gonna try. I need 3 sticks, 3 bark, and 2 more ropes. So let's make a couple of ropes real quick. I really want to try some more combat with my shield and see if that works any better. But learning what we just learned, I'm going to go ahead and leave all this stuff at camp. Bring that, bring this. We're going to bring this because we're going to need that Jotun blood. Leave this knife for now. Leave this. Leave all this beautiful resin. I got some food. Rocks we can leave here. Seeds we'll leave here. I do have 2 Jotun blood, which is better than none. And I also wanted to show you, so there's this really interesting thing. Okay, so I need a woodshop pit. Damn it! Okay, well, this is terrible timing. Okay, so now we have a blood moon rising. So we've got an invasion. Come on in. Oh my god, Miss Marion, you scared the crap out of me. I thought you were an enemy. Alright, so real quick, let's go ahead and make a shield. I need 3 sticks, 3 bark. 3 sticks, 3 bark. 1, 2, 3. 1 stick, for Pete's sake. Bark, bark, bark. Now, it doesn't get too crazy, but we also have like 6 minutes until daylight, so it's a lot of time to, lots of time to hang out for these guys. The upside of the blood moon is it does seem to give, it does give a really nice light as well, so it's kind of like almost like an eclipse of sorts, or not an eclipse, like a full moon. Really nice light. Aska definitely seems a lot. Seems like there's a lot to do and lots of progression. I would like to see where it goes. Absolutely, yeah. And this is again just a beautiful early access title, and I really dig that sort of thing just to see the potential. The potential growth is always so exciting for a company like this. All right, we've got it. All right, so yes, I can now block, and I have the shield equipped, so that's a good sign. I keep hearing the roar, and I'm forgetting that I'm not the male. And so I keep hearing it going, what? Who is attacking? And it's Miss Marion doing a thing. Love it. You gotta kind of keep your ears peeled. Now, when enemies are stunned, like you just saw, you can do a lot of damage, but you can also knock them down when their poise is all the way down. Man, I'm just getting smoked over here. Nicely done. Nicely done. Beautiful job. The blood moon fades. Okay, so I think if you actually kill the amount of enemies, see what I'm saying? They barely touch this thing, and I need another frickin' rope. Another rope and another long stick. I got the rope. And I got the long stick. Alright, Miss Marion, I think our task should be, or at least mine, is to go and get... Oop, I'm out of... Left my hammer sitting around here. Oh, my junk. I'll take my axe, take this hammer, take this crappy hammer too, and take my knife. But we really gotta go carve up some Jotun blocks, I think. That's going to be our best bet. Get more villagers in here to eventually harvest their souls for our own, for our own benefits, you know, huge. All right, building is back. And now, the really tasteful part, you can now harvest the skin of a wight. But the cool thing is this will also provide, occasionally, it will provide some Jotun blood as well. So if you're in need of just one and you get attacked, sometimes it's nice to just get some from these dead bodies. Nice. See, we got one there. Beautiful. And also, we have now acquired bone shards. Come on. Come on. It's right in the middle of the damn pit. That's really annoying. There we go. Nope. God dang it. Come on. There we go. Jiminy Cricket. All right. We got our first set of bone shards, which is actually necessary to make... Cute, look at the onions on the grill. I will, but they will burn, and they burn pretty quick, so... Let me come get those. Oh! So I'm guessing Miss Marin just made the same mistake I've made numerous times, which is where I've cooked something... Oh, there we go. Boom, boom. Beautiful. And that'll heal me up. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you. Nice. I'm gonna keep chopping up this dead guy. Yes, nice. Good read there, Miss Marin, because yeah, you will definitely, the first couple of things I made, I did not expect them to cook as quick as they actually do, and I burned the hell out of everything I made for the first hour of me playing this game. Okay. A drink. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Now, I recommend holding on to the bark, or at least not trying not to use it for other needs, because it's really helpful for building roofs later on. But of course, if you need it, you need it. Yeah, you really kind of want to find that flow of getting certain things or certain items, or you know, like using the bark for roofs, using the sticks for the right thing, not using sticks for fuel, using the firewood, which you have so much of. You know, use that for your fuel. And I really feel like finding a great balance for an effective village is the key. Finding that rhythm and what you have a lot of resources of nearby. Getting people equipped to go find the resources. It's, with time, I think this could be exceptionally satisfying. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So like I was saying, I think our first thing we gotta do... Oh! Never mind. Yeah, I think we gotta start getting that Jotun blood, because as we can see... I've got a couple on me. Oh, I've got 4. Nice. All right, we just need 1 more. Hell yeah. I love that. All right. There's also farming. Make a watchtower. A tall flimsy tower that provides good vantage point. That's pretty cool. And you can actually get villagers to go on patrol for you that can they can be guards. You can train them with melee combat. It's really, really, really deep. Really cool. I logged out to try to see if I could switch, and as soon as I clicked on Real World, it defaulted to my RealGrogg avatar. Just a heads up, is there storage? Oh, to anyone considering joining, once you come into this world, it seems you could not change your character. That makes sense. Yeah, I had a feeling that once you kind of make that decision, you're in. So what I was talking about earlier, so we've got our wood station up over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually going to go to sleep while I talk about this. We built our wood workshop, and if you assign somebody to it, by default, actually here, let me show you. By default, it has this radius. That's all the area that your woodsman will harvest trees, twigs, all that stuff. But you can build another marker, and you can put it, say, you know, way over here, and they'll continue to forage between those things and keep your woodcutter pit supplied with until it's full of all the wood they acquire. So any storage, Miss Marin, that you need is all kind of, you gotta make it. That's the tough part. And yeah, there's like a warehouse and stuff you can build later on. Again, if you go into your build menu, you can see the general progression of what you need. All right, now we need a stone cutter pit. So this is the whole thing. So to build the item I'm really excited about, which is right here, the Raven Altar, we need a workshop pit. And to get the workshop pit, which is the more refined production level, advanced production, the workshop pit requires the stone cutter pit. The stone cutter pit is right here. Mercifully, pretty easy to do. All right, so we've got our woodcutter up here. So I'd say let's try to squeeze this guy in somewhere over here. Nice, right there. I think that'll work beautifully. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited to see the combat evolve a little bit. I'm sure it gets easier when I'm not swinging around a flimsy club made of old teeth and a broken stick, but I got a good feeling about it. Nice job with the thatch, with bringing in the thatch there, Miss Marin. Nice job. All right, ropes, sticks, and long sticks as well. Yeah, this is kind of, how do you get villagers? So, my friend, great question there, Damon. And I'm gonna show you. In fact, before I go too far off into doing tasks at home, because this is a great time to multitask. So, heading the direction Miss Marin and I ran the first time, which I believe was northwest, you'll see in the distance those glowing rocks, right? There's actually 3 of them in very close proximity. That's great. Oh, and a 4th over there? Okay, we're doing okay. Oh my god. Whoa! Holy crap! I have never seen those before. That's okay, that's a great sign. So we're gonna be like a hunter. We're gonna get a hunter shack and we're gonna send them up here. That is so cool. Awesome. Honestly, this is really hooking me. Yeah, it's issues aside and things like that. I've really found a lot of satisfaction in this game. I've really been enjoying it a lot more than I was expecting to. But also, you know, I was given the fizz. Like when I saw I don't remember when I saw this pop up on Steam. It was a while ago, I think, but it's been on my wish list for a bit. I got the email saying, "Hey, it's available now. Check it out," and just went right for it, bought it, and again, 10% off. So it's like a couple bucks off, but really. Really nice so far. I haven't had a single crash. I haven't had anything get stuck or anything really in that regard. Did my... Oh, there we go. It's all been going really smoothly. The game glitches during combat though. That's why I died. It was purely a glitch. It wasn't my own. It wasn't my fault. It was the game. The game glitched. So I saw. I do like that little touch is when cutting wood or smashing rocks, you'll often get hurt, just like a little splinter or something. All right, so that's 2. Okay, so we only got 2 Jotun blood that time. That kind of sucks. Always try to bring back your big rocks. You can only do 1 at a time until you build a little sled, but they're hard to acquire. They're just kind of a pain in the butt to transport. So. So on my trek back to base, I'm going to bring one of these rocks with. But all of this is to answer Damon Preble's question of how do you recruit villagers. I'm heading back right now. I have enough Jotun blood to place them inside of that cool looking sphere. So we go over to Onzai. Is that a fire pit down there? Anyway. Alright, so Onzai, I've got 4 of them in already. I add a 5th, I activate, and then I get to choose a villager. Now, grow. Caught to be the curse. Blah, blah. thought to be the cursed spirits of those who were washed ashore, yet lacked the conviction of the old faith. Being denied passage to the hall of the gods, their frailty betrays the weakness of their spirit, and their bodies made of driftwood shows the rot of the real power. What the hell? And is a winter. So Gro's a winter husband, and then very confusing as well. Whereas Bjorn has winter resilience and iron lungs. Bjorn it is. All right, so Damon, you place the blood in the sphere, activate it, and then you wait 10 minutes for your survivor to arrive, and then hopefully you don't harvest their soul right away. All right, now what's going on down here? A little beachside campfire. Like you got 2 fires. The game wants me to build a little fire. Oh, I do recommend. Well, actually, it's your first time playing, so I would. S'mores incoming with a magic mushroom twist. Oh, Miss Marion camps the right way. That's for sure. Camps the right way. That's too good. All right, so I've got 9 minutes until I've got another survivor showing up. So let's continue building this stonecutter pit. 4 sticks. I'm sorry, 4 long sticks, regular sticks, and some rope. Luckily, all those things are relatively close by. Nice. 1, 2. Get some sticks. And we need 2 more long and 4. How are we doing on ropes? What do we need? All right, I also have some spoiled. Okay, so great. So I also have some spoiled food, which of course on the surface seems really useless, but there is farming, and you can actually use that to fertilize the ground. Super cool. Let's go ahead and eat our onion, eat some mushrooms, trip out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now I wonder if I just gorge myself on mushrooms, if I just start really letting loose. And to all those who it's bothering as well, I will be cutting down all of the stumps. That's RealGrogg Survival 101. We always cut the stumps, but I just don't prioritize it right now because your pickaxes are so weak. One more. Alright, let's go to the beach and harvest some reeds. Now, I don't know... Shoot. Okay, so it doesn't look like they've respawned at all yet. Which that kind of sucks. Really was hoping for a little bit more progress on that, but that's okay. It's only been... That's been 4 days, what the hell? Plants regrow in 4 days, right? Nature is very abundant at all times. All right. Wow. See, so this is the issue I've come across so many times. So I purged this beach side of reeds right when we landed. Right, I grabbed them all. I think I grabbed like 30 of them right off the bat. And they might spawn tomorrow. They might show up at dawn. Why is there another fire over here? Oh, whatever. Miss Marin's just playing, having some fun. That's what I can assume, which is great. Do your thing. Do your thing. I'm gonna keep trying to find these reeds. Yeah, this is the number one thing I kept having an issue with in my playthroughs is just trying to find more sources of fiber and of rope. So you take whatever you can get. Oh my goodness. Oh dang, I thought we had a mountainside. Alright, gonna harvest this up. She Miss Marinin. Yes, exactly. Miss Marin chimes in with, I'm laughing to myself because y'all don't know how much David hates that I've got 3 unfinished fires on the map. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. You're just having fun. You're having fun. Yeah, it's great. So I'm loving it. All right, my pickaxe just broke. Can I make another one? One stick, one sharpened stone, and some rope, of course. I don't have enough to make that. I need 2 more and some sticks. I can get the sticks easy enough. Boom. Dwarf spruce. 1 and 2. What did I just say? I said I needed 1 sharpened and 1 rope. I just really like making... There we go. Nice. That's what I'm looking for. Now, an easy thing to forget, which I just forgot myself, is so picking these reeds is one thing. Really, really good. But, probably right here, I'm going to guess. Yep, filled up my inventory. So from here, instead of standing and manually doing all of this breakdown, I can just hold shift, hold shift, left click, boom, 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 and this does the same harvesting technique as if I were to stand there and hold X and let the little thing do it for me. So, way faster way to deconstruct these. I forgot the first one I started, but I haven't had the resources to finish any of them. It's like 4 sticks, my dear. No, you're fine. Ugh! Chili Santa says, I found a larval tear. I thought I used them all in this playthrough. I can respec my build now. Thank God. A larval tear. Like, that is... What are the development meetings like? Oh, Elden Ring. Crazy. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and craft some rope. 2 more of these. Boom, boom. 10 more rope, or 5 more rope, I mean. Make some blades. Beautiful. And go ahead and make a pickaxe. Pickaxe! I'm gonna just make 2. I'm just gonna make 2 now. Done. Alright, we've got 3 minutes until our first villager shows up, because it's our first one. We haven't brought any others in yet. It'll be good to get that workshop built. But so that's the thing I'm very curious about. The progression of this, it feels a lot slower than when you think of, like Valheim or something like that, where, you know, level 1, workbench. 2, get 10 flint, what was it? 10 flint and some wood and some stone, and you've got your first bench upgrade, and then find a little, get some hides, get some more leather, another upgrade. You can do that relatively quickly. This one, I do feel like it takes a little bit longer to really get you to the next stages. Nice, Miss Marin. Even finished them and dismantled some. Thank you very much. Beautiful. 3 Jotun blood with that. Lots of beautiful stones as well. Love to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I love to see. All right, and all of my food has turned to spoiled food, which is not intentional, but I'm not too mad about it either. I will eat some of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm hoping that they create some sort of organization, some sort of organizational tool or something like that to make your inventory management a little bit better. It's very easy because it's only, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20 slots each. Pretty simple, but... Oh, tripping again. Can't help myself, what can I say? Alright, I'm gonna head back to camp, carry this big-ass rock with me. Oh, don't worry, friend. You haven't seen the lore of the Regal Omen Baron. What the hell's a Regal Omen Baron? Jesus Christ. Damon says, I was playing my recent Valheim playthrough with 2 buddies. One of them started a 3rd base and never finished it. Made me crazy. Gah. Okay, you know, here's the thing. I've got projects in Valheim that I sort of started, sort of finished, sort of started, and forgot about. But my main base, my bread and butter, my favorite place ever of 2 trees. Oh, there's not a corner that I haven't obsessively detailed and organized. I love that place. Makes me so happy. All right, we got 30 seconds till our first person shows up. Incredible. Very, very exciting. Got 4 rope. Boom, crushing it. Breather. A little drink of water. Another drink of water. Boom. All right, we have a stone cutter pit lying right between that and our woodcutter pit. I want to get a gatherer, and I think we'll drop the gatherer right here if possible. So I'm going to cut this tree down. What up, Bjorn? All right, here we go. If you haven't yet, feel free to hit the like button for getting our very first survivor, our new villager, here, ready to help. The sad truth is that a dead omen baby... Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. That sentence is just very dark and confusing. All right, chop up this... I'm going to get rid of this stump, because this is where I'm going to put our food gatherer. So I like to think about the general sections of camp. So to start off with, at least, you know, up there up on the hill where the stone and the woodcutters are, that'll be more production based. Whereas over here will be like cooking and food based, water and things like that. That's how I try to keep it. But again, all of this will probably change, especially once we see the size of a lot of the buildings. Nope, don't add sticks. No. Really got to be careful. I always end up doing that by accident, is adding a resource I didn't want to firewood, and you unfortunately can't retrieve it. Once it's in there, it's in there. Just get a little light on the subject. I dug a massive hole in Valheim, surrounded by my little house with a bridge to connect me to the land again. Those little green lizards spawned inside, so it looks like I was full of gators. That is awesome. I love that. I don't know if y'all remember, or if I showed it off. I think I had it at the time, but I have a neck terrarium in my castle of 2 trees. All right, I'm going to take a little rest here, and I am going to explode if I don't go to the bathroom. So I will be back in just a moment or two. Be right back, friends. Ah, welcome back. Excellent. Sorry about the muting there. Nice. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that I was muted for some of that, because I I made what I thought was a funny joke, but it probably wasn't. All right, so Bjorn is great. So he does eat and drink a lot, which sucks, but he's strong. He's great in the winter, and he runs really, really fast. So this was a good pickup from Bjorn. All right, but now that we have him, we have assigned him to this shelter. That will allow him to sleep in there and makes him a lot happier, and he's more willing to work for us, which is great. All right, what is Miss Marin putting up over here? What you doing? Okay, so it looks like Miss Marin is leveling all of camp, which is an interesting way to do it. I love that, because I couldn't quite figure it out when I was trying to do it outside of the building itself. Now, if we're okay with it, Miss Marin, I would say let's try to keep the houses together. I would say this spot right here should be pretty primo for the next shelter. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Love that. All right. Also, I want to get some of this firewood, toss that in there as well. Now, what we saw was that Bjorn, our new villager, is a proficient woodcutter. So what you can do is you then head up to one of the workstations, in this case, the woodcutter's pit, and I'm going to manage the workers there, and I'm going to assign him to here, because you can see mastering, gathering, and preparing wood for various uses. So that means that now that he's here, as long as he has the right tools for the right job, he will continue to keep that full of everything we need. So long poles, sticks, bark, all that stuff. The kicker is that what we really need to do now, because we finally we can now make the upgraded workshop entrance. Look at the size of this thing. Now, the initial size is very daunting. So you're like, how the hell am I supposed to fit that anywhere? And that's a great question. But really, all that's showing you is the potential expansion of this workshop and how big it can get once you have all of the upgrades put in and all the extra spaces. So when I was talking about the size that you need, the amount of building space required, it's quite a bit. And why in the early game, when you got all these stumps and trees and all this crap to kind of keep organized, it is hard to figure out how to put your base together. And I think it's an ever-evolving process, but trying to find a little space, and even if it's just that middle section, the part that actually looks like a structure that I'm right in front of, as long as I can get that to lock in somewhere, I can modify the rest of the earth, I can modify the rest of the area, cut down trees, I can do whatever I have to do to get this workshop built. But I'm going to build it wherever I can right now, because that's going to open up so many more opportunities for us to make great tools and to allow our villagers to help us grow as well. So this is a pretty crucial thing to build. I just can't find a damn space to do it. Let's go ahead and give Miss Marin a hand here and finish this shelter up. Get some stickers. I will say, though, I mean, you know, I'm half-heartedly complaining about the lack of combat in the beginning of the game, but it is kind of refreshing, honestly, because it lets you get settled in. It doesn't beat you over the head too much, and when you get invaded... Oh, by the way, Miss Marin, your arrows are floating in the air over here if you want them. But it's nice, you know, you're not constantly struggling to survive. You're not constantly... You like, we went and sought that adventure out. We went and sought that fight out, which we're going to go do that again, because we are already in the last hour of the stream here, which is just mind-blowing how quickly it goes sometimes. But I can tell I'm a little out of practice. Talking so much, my throat stings. But, you know, it's like, if you want the adventure, you can go find it. If you want to build, you got plenty to keep you busy. And in that expansion effort, you're going to run across enemies. You're going to come across people that are making your life nice and hard. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just need one more there. One more stick. Little drink. Little trip. All right, bunch of mushrooms. Oh, and check this out as well. So I think, yep, you can help out and build it just as quick. All right, Miss Marin, I've got 5 barks for you right here. 3 more coming right up. Boom. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Boom. Nice. Miss Marin really leaning into the role. I'm the man. I can build my own shelter. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, that's fair. Big strong boy eats a lot. There's lots of work. Pure ched. Absolutely. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, fine. Build your own damn shelter. And Bjorn, get the hell up, man, will you? Just wake up. All right, I'm tired of this. Sleeping all damn day. Now, this is actually another thing I want to point out on that topic. So, if I go to Bjorn and I go back to his villager menu, it's right here. There is an underrated game, or at least I shouldn't say underrated, but like it's up and coming. I've been playing it since it first was released, I think 5 years ago. It's called Going Medieval. It is my favorite castle simulator. I love this game. The building in it, you're an omnipotent viewpoint. You're watching your villagers. You're creating this village. You're creating it and watching it grow and surviving sieges. It is. I love this game, and the developers are great about staying up to date. But the point of that is you have this exact same system. You have a work, leisure, and sleep options, and so you modify their hourly schedule to have them do those tasks. So our boy Bjorn, he sleeps a little bit more, but I want him to go to sleep earlier in the night. Wake up a little bit earlier, 5 or 6. And we're gonna give him a little break before bed. So that's how we'll do that. So from 5 a.m. until 3 p.m., he's working. Let's change that. Let's have him work till 6. We'll give him some time off in the morning. A little bit at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 8 hours of sleep. So we'll apply that. Boom. And now he should be able to do his thing. All right, very cool. All right, our well is full. Oh, let's finish building the... Yeah, I'm not even done with it. Oh, nice. Oh, this is done. Okay, so the stone cutter now. I love this. So now we actually have a home for our big stone. But again, like I said a couple hours, like an hour ago, just seeing the way that the village slowly grows and organically through the trees, you see these little workshops get built. You see the little... Yeah. Please, I'm a starving boy. I need food. A day schedule. Wow, maybe a bit much. Oh, I always pursue that. Yeah, like killing me. That's great. Back to work, I guess. Yeah, get to work. You just got here and you're not doing a damn thing. But I am going to actually give Bjorn my stone axe because, oh, he has one. I love to see it. Love to see it, Bjorn. But I'm going to give him that second one because he is a woodcutter, so he'll burn through that first axe and he'll do another one. I tell you, RealGrogg manages peeps in real life. You know, I just try to keep people on track. That's all it is. All right, Miss Marin is starving, though. Oh, which, thank you, Miss Marin. So that actually reminds me, before we do anything else, before I put down this massive workshop pit, I do want to find a home for this first, though. I got to find a place to put this, and I feel like back here is going to be the best bet. Let's see, the front is... It's there. Okay, cool. So you saw what I was talking about. So for a second there, we had a nice, clear... Come on, give me something. Give me something! Bro's got experience. He's prepared. I just like people to stay on track, that's all. And do exactly what I tell them when I tell them without question. I don't see where the problem is. Alright, so the workshop pit fits perfectly here. Right on the coast, but whatever. That's where it's going to stay. For now. But I do like this part of it. Leveling it all out, and then as soon as you finish leveling, the way that it gives you the blueprint of the initial build. I just really like that because it kind of saves the space. It lets you plan it out, lets you kind of see where it's going. And when you have multiple projects going on and you come home and just dump resources on all of them and kind of crush them out, it feels pretty good. Good Vikings follow orders. Thank you, Chili. You get me. Where were those animals you saw earlier? Miss Marin, I think it was northwest. I think I want to say it was like right up here. I think. And they were all big old elk looking things. And I'd never seen them in the game before, so I was very excited to see that addition. Come on, hit the damn square. One, a two, a three. Boom. Nice. That. And if you can believe it, my friends, it needs sticks and long sticks. Don't know if you saw that coming. Just as shocked as you. Go and get this stuff out of the way. Again, just the subtle growth and the fact that you, like, as you get things more organized, delicious. Especially the resin. You end up with so much damn resin. But I also have yet to make a whole bunch of torches and lanterns for around camp. Alright, we need one more Jotun blood. Also, love the Helldivers-esque waypoint. Gotta love that. Well, some men are longer than others. Alright, let's see. Oh, so now it's a great opportunity to use... Just look at this. Look at our boy. Got the bark, got the sticks. It's only 3, but I'll take them anyway. That's a good boy. Alright, so all these big fir trees, I can't cut them down yet, but once I build this workshop, then I'll be able to build a stronger axe, which will allow me at that point to build a much stronger axe. Oh, them sticks got lengths now, huh? Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot, like, just to really drive this point home. I mean, there is a lot in this game, and it's just like, everything requires a lot of different items and a lot of different resources that you... It's a lot to take on, for sure, and there is something really addicting about it, though. It's got a really nice feel, great gameplay loop so far, but I am curious about the longevity. I'm curious about where it's going to go, how far is your progression, and a stick, of course I need a stick. How far is the progression, you know what I mean? Like, do we get to the... I think the Iron Age is really the max right now. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. I don't think it's... I don't know how far down it gets. I don't know if there's bronze. I don't know if it's that sort of progression or if it's just going to jump a bit further from stone to iron. I'm not entirely sure, but... oh, I think this would be a nice farm area in the future. Lovely. And I build wells on top of all these little watering holes, and it kind of helps you think again about where you want things to end up, or potential areas for your village to expand into. Alright, since we're not using this for anything... Actually, do I have anything to cook? I got an onion to cook. Oh, I accidentally ate it. I do that all the time. I accidentally do my activate button when I meant to just cook something instead. Alright, now we just need long sticks. Actually, I was doing this because I needed... Oh, damn it, I needed that stick! Okay, so hungry smokers are approaching. Now, I think, like I said, I'm fairly certain that these are gonna try to eat stuff in camp. Let's see if that takes it away. It's not. Now that over there, that's a smoker. That sort of lamb-looking thing. All right, I'm just trying to find some stick plants. Because of course, in this forest, I can't find a goddamn stick on the ground. All right, so you know what? Fine. Do this. I'm going to break down some bark into fibers, which I don't like to do it that way. Make some rope. Craft my damn axe. There we go. Okay. Boom. All that just for one more hit, I tell you. Can we see at Miss Marin? Oh yeah, I know, right? You know what? That would have been a great idea. Yeah, I should have. I didn't think about that. But honestly, I also didn't know how well this game would perform on the line. Can you come get this hunk of meat? Oh, sounds like we had a successful hunt. Yes, I can, Miss Marin. Let's see, where are you on my compass? There we are. Also, really cool. So as your villagers arrive and you recruit more and more, you can assign them tasks, but not every task, or whatever. By default, all of your villagers are builders. So any task that you put down, so if I put down the blueprint for the workshop, by default, any new villager will start working on that. So think about it this way. Think of the synergy. If you have a stone cutter, wood cutter, and they're out gathering resources, they've got their tools, then your builders can just keep going to those sites, grabbing the materials they need, bringing it to the base, and so you can put the blueprints down, go do whatever you want to do, come back, and your village should be being built by your own villagers, which is super cool. All right, I'm going to mark this real quick just so that I know. Where the hell is Miss Marin? God damn. I'm guessing there's probably an easier option than this, but that's okay. Can I put down numerous? I cannot. Okay. Also, this game has seasons, which is way southwest. Is there anything in your inventory you can combine to grab the meat, or do I really need to run all the way down here? I'm just scared to leave home. It's a large item. Oh, interesting. So it's like a whole hawk. Okay, okay. Well, that's totally worth. Oh, here we go. Nice. I will say this is probably the most deceptively large or deceptive map I've ever seen. So I mean, like, oh, yelling at me like that. That's just rude. Okay, that's pretty badass though. That is pretty badass. Look at that. Also, there's a bunch of leather scraps. Nicely done. Great score. Oh, I'm gonna get these sticks while I'm here. Get some garlic. What a bountiful little area. This is a beautiful area. Holy crap. How close are we to water? There's water right there. Damn. This is a great area. I'm torn real ones. Okay, that's all birch trees though. These are all birch trees. So this might be level 2 camp. Yeah, because we can't cut any of that beautiful birch forest yet. But we could cut all that. This, like right where I'm standing, I'm gonna build a fire here just so I can recall, because this is a killer spot. If you're waiting on me, Miss Marin, I will be just a moment. Hey, what's up, Bennett? Welcome in. Have you played Elden Ring? That's hilarious, Bennett. First of all, welcome in. Great to see you. It is phenomenal to have you, and thanks so much for being here. Typically, I shouldn't say typically, for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been streaming Elden Ring every Monday and some Thursdays, making a bit of progress, but there's, I think, 5 or 6 streams up on the channel if you want to see how all that went. But it is great to see you, Bennett. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Hopefully having a great time out on the Jersey Shore. I shouldn't say Jersey Shore, but out in Jersey with the rest of the Grog clan. But great to see you. Welcome on in. Thanks for tapping that like button if you already have. It's great to have you. But no, I've played a little bit of Elden Ring perfectly with zero issue, and showing everyone really how it's done. In fact, again with great ease. and I decided to take a little break in lieu of this game. Hey, what's up, Ben's Cards and other stuff? What's up, buddy? Welcome in. Great to see you, Ben. Also, hopefully you're doing well out on the East Coast. Great to see you stopping on in. Thanks for taking time out of your Monday to come visit us here. Hopefully you're all doing well. But yeah, we were playing this game called Aska, which is a giant open world procedurally generated Viking simulator. That's a mouthful, but it is absolutely phenomenal. Welcome in, gentlemen. If you need tips, I'm a pro. Well, then you'll fit right in around here, Bennett. Great to see that though, because yeah, there is a lot of seasoned Elden Ring players in the chat, and I'm here for any advice I can be given. Miss Marin, do you have any fibers on you? I just need 3 fibers. Oh no, there we go, perfect. All right, let's head home. Let's go. I just wanted to mark that with that fire. And yeah, pretty much my strategy with Elden Ring is just try not to hate myself by the end of each playthrough. So I'm not doing great on that, but it's going well. Look at that thing! Look at that thing! That must be what you just hunted. All right, Miss Marin, before we go, also, I did come out here for a couple different reasons. If you want to continue on, that's fine, but I gotta get one more Jotun blood at least before I head home, because I got one more, and then we can get another villager, and we can be a little bit more successful. You're welcome to chime on in, and yeah, let's attack the hell out of this thing. Beautiful. But a happy 4th to the new joiners there. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Great to have you. If you haven't already, if you're this far into the video, let's go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a little love there. I appreciate every single one. Of course, the most important thing is that you are enjoying it. You're having a good old time. Boom, got a bit extra stick. Got some Jotun blood. Almost there on this thing. I cannot wait to get a better pickaxe. My God. And it's done. Beautifully done. All right, I'll go ahead and take these. Boom, boom. Any stones you can carry. Oh, I got 9? Hell yeah. All right, I'll leave those stones for now. Following you with the meat hunk. Now, I think we should probably prioritize. I think there's a way to dry these in like a big old drying rack, or maybe we prioritize the kitchen as well. But that's the tough part with the game, and why it does take a little while to get going, because as we kept saying, everything we need, like the kitchen, you need a carpenter, or you need this. You need so many things before you can build the item that you really need. So it's like it's all item resource gathering. So that balance, that ebb and flow of early game that I found is really trying to keep the Jotun blood flowing, keeping your villagers coming in, but being able to feed them, being able to keep them hydrated. That's the tough part. But once they're here, giving them a job, putting them to work, hopefully you're getting villagers that are the best suited for the job you need. So if you need a hunter or you need a gatherer, then you have somebody that can excel at that, and they can get you more food, keep the camp supply rolling, ideally. Billy's talking smack. Let him talk smack all he wants. Let him. Go ahead. Their little whistle. What's happening? No, that's mean. I love him. Oh, look, another fire. Billy, I was the one to get the hunt kill. There you go. Boom. I suffer when I win it. I suffer when I win a fight in Elden Ring. RealGrogg, this DLC humbled me. Yeah, buddy. I mean, I never thought I'd hear Chili Santa bemoaning a difficult DLC, so it must be harder than a coffin nail, because that sounds ridiculous. But welcome and hello to the phenomenal Grog crew, as well as the Albers clan out east. It is great to see all of you stopping in, and you humble me with your presence. And I appreciate you taking time, and I saw you all tapping that like button as well, so thank you for taking time to do that. I really do appreciate you being here. Great way to spend the night, huh? Bennett just talking trash. Now, the Elden Ring DLC, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think Chili is rocking a new game +6, which, as somebody who's at pretty much level 6 vanilla, I think I'll save that for the real pros out there. All right, Miss Marin, this is your kill, so I'm going to leave that meat in the middle of camp. Nice and healthy. All right, and before I was drawn away, what was I doing? I was bringing 4 large sticks. Straightforward, easy job. Nice. Oh, that's right, because I had to make it an axe. Before I'm going to cut down this tree. I'm going to bring a log stick over there. Give 1 more blood to the Jotun pool. Damn! You kids and your video games, I tell you. Good. Well, congratulations, Bennett. That is quite impressive. We got the whole fam butts tune in. I love to see it. That is absolutely phenomenal. Well, thank you all once again for being on in. What's up, RealGrogg? Welcome in, my friend. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Welcome in, my friends. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Speaking of rings with Eldon, I'm going to go play a bit. I'm going to play a bit. Be right back. I was saying, no problem, my friend. You are welcome back whenever you like. Great to see you here. And best of luck. All right, so, already a forager, which is great, and a shrimpy woodsman. So that's a pretty good going right off the bat. Yeah, Ori it is. Great forager, good with axes. That's phenomenal. Come on in. We got 10 minutes till they arrive. Phenomenal. But what's up, AJ? How you doing, buddy? How's the weekend treating you? Hopefully you all still have your fingers. What's up? And what's up, Felix? I hear we're gonna have to I hear we're gonna have to have a race, bro. Yeah. No. I recently bought a new vehicle. And while it was one that I wanted on my own anyway, look at all the meat Miss Marin is providing. God damn. Oh my. Now, before you cook all that, Miss Marin, I would try to save some of it. Let's see if we can get an actual kitchen built sooner than later. But I bought a new vehicle, and it is quite the upgrade from the phenomenal truck that I've been holding together with duct tape and good wishes for so long here. And while I wanted it myself, there's also a few gentlemen at work that have a similar car, or at least a you know, so like I got a Dodge Charger, and I love Dodge. Been driving a Dodge truck for a long time. I trust the brand. I like them, and I really like Chargers and Challengers as well, actually, to be totally honest. And a couple guys at work have the Charger, and another guy, Felix, if I may say, has a beautiful, like it's sexy as hell, Challenger. Matte gray with black accents. God damn, it's a beauty. And yeah, it's one of those where, so we took a picture with some of us all together with all of our assorted Dodge products. It was cool. It was a lot of fun. I need some merch. Ben needs some merch. All right. Well. I would normally say go check out the yeah, you know what, we'll go give it a look anyway. Go look at the merch store, see what you want, bud. See if anything on there catches your eye. There's a link to the merch store in the bio of this video if you've not already seen it. Or if you're new around here, you're definitely welcome to check that out. Lots of cool merch out there. And if you do buy something, I want to see if it pops up. I want to see if, let me see. I want to see if I have my stream elements. It should be all set up. So if anybody does subscribe or buy something, it should give a really cool little notification. Let's see if I want to make sure that I have my thing up here, just trying to figure out how to do my own job. There we go. Boom. All right, that should do. You better work. If somebody buys something, you better pop off. I swear to God. All right. We'll hope for the best, but no pressure out there. I'd say it's been a weekend, well hydrated in the sun. That's what I like to hear. There's been a change of plans on this side, and I missed all of you. We certainly did up here, that's for sure. Got so many windows open. There we go. All right, so we have now built the base level workshop. Huge. Love this. So at this point now, we have unlocked the second tier, and you can see that's the large stone axe. Look at this beauty. I simply need 3 sharpened stones, which I think I should have plenty. Oh, one off. All right, let's get one more stone. Beautiful. Loving that works. One like this, one like this. Craft some of these. And now I can go back to my workshop, and the large stone axe is mine. Beautiful. But yeah, Ben, go check it out. See if anything catches your eye. If you like anything, let me know. Drop it in the chat, and we'll see what we can do. I might know a guy. All right. I now have a badass new axe. I'm gonna put this in slot number 5. Miss Marin, by the way, if I am taking too long and the meat's gonna go rotten, we can definitely cook that as well. I don't wanna have you waste your trip, but I think it should last. Because you can see, so the cooking house. For the cooking house, we need a gatherer's hut, which I think is just the base level. Okay, second tier. All right, so first things first, gatherer's pit. We're gonna go ahead and put the gatherer's, which will eventually be a cute little gatherer's hut. We're gonna put that right at the top of this hill here. right here. I'll be overlooking the village. Really cute. Boom. Gotta head out early day tomorrow. Enjoy the stream, RealGrogg. Good night, all. Damon Preble, it's always such a pleasure. You are the absolute best. Thank you for being here, my friend. Appreciate you very much. Have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. That's phenomenal. Thank you, Felix, by the way. Heck yeah, brother. Super stoked for you, my man. Well deserved. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to keep up with you. That is great. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said earlier, hopefully you all had a great weekend. If you do celebrate the 4th, hopefully it went well. You're not too hungover, or just hungover enough. All right, now, Miss Marin, where are you? Ah, there you are. Nice, down at the fire. So I think all I gotta do is I gotta build this building. But while I'm doing that, we're waiting. We got 4.5 minutes for the rest of the until our new villager is here, which is great. We're off to a good start. Resin, resin, resin. All right, so large sticks and some more rope. Boom. All right. Now what's great, oh my god, I'm totally skipping the best part here. So I just got this brand new beautiful axe, and now the fir trees hold no resistance for us. Boom. It's still going to take us a little bit more time to get our level up, and we're going to start doing more damage, but this is incredible, and it also unlocks the next tier of and welcome in, RealGrogg. Great to see you, my friend. Welcome in. I know you don't want to be seen around here. I get it. You don't want to be known or seen that you're watching my paltry little stream. I get it. RealGrogg is too old for chatting. Yeah, it's the little buttons on the phone. You have to open it. No, you don't dial with this one. You don't dial. You're already on it. Welcome in. Great to see you nonetheless. Hopefully you're doing well out there. Well, Bennett, you'll have to be the translator. That 40-year-olds, am I right? Hey, you watch yourself. I'm getting close, all right? I'm getting close. Is this the FaceTimes? Yes, yes, it is. This is just essentially one very elaborate FaceTime. You kids are rough. Respect your elders or something like that. I don't know. I don't, but you should, right? I think that's the way it goes. Let's do some TikToking, right, kids? I'm hip with it. I'm down with the talking. Oh, God. Why is my subscriber count dropping so fast? Oh, sad but true. All right, let's make some rope. I have nothing to make rope with. Well, son of a bitch. All right, let's see. Let's test this theory now. So I could be wrong, but it's been 6 days. How is there not a single reed regrown? I mean, come on. I think 6 days is plenty in a survival game to restock some supplies. I was a MySpace and Tumblr girly. Classic. Nice. You kind of... Oh, that's great. Thanks for sending those likes too, fam. Appreciate that. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate y'all hitting that button for me. It's always a little bit of a help to help get this out to more and more eyes, more people. What are you building? Oh my goodness, look at this. Beautiful. Let's get some of that. We got a minute and 45 seconds. We're gonna get another person on right off the bat. Then we're gonna get a little kitchen set up right here. But we now have logs, which is awesome. Incredible. That will help us building even more advanced structures and things like that. Don't forget your meat hunk. That's what they call me. Boom. Oh. Alright, I do need to eat some food as well. Let's see, what do I have? Do I have anything? I have some garlic. I'm going to save that because I really want to make this kitchen. Alright, but we got some upgrades to do until then. Alright, rope, rope, rope. How should I get rope for then? So I think... What's the best way? I hate to say it, but I feel like bark is actually going to be our best bet for rope right now. If you ever want to play an Elden Ring co-op mod, I'm down to carry you, and that's exactly what you would do. If you do go back and watch any of the Elden Ring streams that I've been doing, that's literally exactly what's been happening. All right, so this guy is asking me for something. I'm getting a little thirsty, getting a little hungry. Fix it. What do I want to do for you, Bjorn? All right, nice. He's actually doing his job. Thank you. I'm going to take all these barks. I'm going to turn them into fiber. 54, that's 2, so I need to double that. Miss Marin, contemplating the build. Chili Santa remembers Blockbuster. Bet it's a hater. I couldn't tell. No. Let him hate. Let him hate. Oop. Yeah, reminiscing fondly of Blockbuster and realizing that it is a distant, distant memory at this point. Boom, and this should finally 34, turn that into Aropes. Yeah, I would say hands down, this is the trickiest resource to manage. Is oh, nice triple teamwork. I'd love to see it. All right, boom. Let's go ahead and upgrade this as fast as possible to the Gatherer's Hut. Boom, which of course more rope. Ah, come on. Because the goal for the last 25 minutes here is to get a kitchen built and to get that big meat working well. And also, we beautifully already got this working. Bjorn has taken our stuff, but see, look at this. He is actually adding it to the build. So he just knocked off one of our 3 logs, which is huge. So when that's one of the really cool things, that the AI actually is working. It's making things work out, or helping with the build, which is just incredible. Actually, I'm sorry, that's our new one. That's our new girl. Come on. There we go. All right, so while we got people working on the shelter, I'm going to get another 4 and 5. Boom, I'm going to get that working. So let's go. Let's see, we got Craftsman. I think I'm definitely going to take Andorra. Yeah, Andorra. This symbol right here, the Craftsman, huge, especially since we have our workshop put together already. This person, you put them to work in the workshop. They'll keep making tools and fibers, all this stuff continually. Incredible. A great resource to have. Oh, I'd love to see them helping. That's just so cool. All right, big stones, one more little rock. If you're joining us in here a little late, this is Aska, a newly released Viking simulator. Lots of management in this, lots to do with keeping resources flowing, but a beautiful world. It is still technically in early access, but it was, what am I doing? There we go. But it is in the 1.0 version, so that's definitely pretty close to its final version, but I'm excited to see where it grows into. You know, I've tried to spare the Valheim talk, but you know, you look at something like that as an example of where things can go and how a company can grow it. And another title that I just mentioned, Going Medieval, by Foxy Voxel, a really exceptional. I think it's only one person actually making Going Medieval, and I could be wrong, but another great look into how some developers operate and the games they can create, and just the roadmap that they put in front of us, or put in front of themselves, and when they actually follow through, it's such a beautiful thing. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. Billy is saying you're a nerd, and he's definitely right, and I wear that as a badge of honor. But I'm also gonna cry in the shower like an adult. So, what about that? How do you feel now? How do you feel now? But yeah, I mean, he's definitely right. Definitely right. But hopefully the sun is super bright and you all get horribly burned tomorrow. So deal with it. All right, eat. Billy's wondering how to get your merch. Well, unfortunately, he has to use a computer. which might confuse him. But if you like, what we can do here, I'll go and I'm going to make it easy on everyone. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And like that. All right, so anybody who's in the mood, feel free to click that link, and that will take you to my storefront, which will show you all of the awesome RealGrogg merch available. And don't forget, on a lot of them, if the initial palette or color is not catching your eye, there's a lot of different color selections and palettes out there. So scroll through, see what you like, see what you dig. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. Mugs, hats, cutoffs, good stuff. All right, one more log. One more log here. Boom, and of course, just need 2 more friggin' ropes. How are we doing on? Let's see, I've got nothing to turn into ropes. What are you, what? Why are you following me around with a giant boulder? Go do something else. Bothering me. Actually, you know what? Let's just have her, let's put her to work. She is a forager, as you can see by this little berry symbol here. Boom, assigned. Stop bothering me, go gather food. All right, I need ropes. I need ropes. So let's see, I'm gonna head up here. My plan is to hopefully gather a whole bunch more reeds. Hopefully we can do it that way. Oh! Chili Santa. A goddamn tree sentinel rushed me out of nowhere and one-shot me. I'm dumbfounded, flabbergasted, and flummoxed. I feel for you, buddy. But I'm sure that he will regret that decision as soon as you gather yourself. Ooh, nice. So the Jotun blood. Alright. Oh, nice. A fresh field of reeds. Oh, hey! This thing uses this axe uses so much stamina. It is nuts, but it does a great job. And actually, killing those wisps is ideal because they are rife with fiber, which is exactly what we need. Exactly why we came down here. Look at this. Caught me off guard, scared me, frightened, in fact. Just to add one more alliterative F. If you are a completionist like myself, it's also great to make sure, like, it gives you a good reason to want to gather all these things. It's checking off all those little requirements for the favor of the gods, which we showed you this menu earlier. So all these different things that have different things you got to do to get their favor, such as gathering weeds. Be careful to the center. There are 2 oh man. Yeah, I'm still riding the high of killing my first tree sentinel. I'm trying not to worry about the rest of them. I'm just pretending that one was the boss of all of them. And I'm good. I'm pretty good. All right. How are we looking there? Nice. Boom, 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 boom. And that leaves us at 15. Let's just gather 5 more reeds real quick. 3, 4. I really like that they grow in clumps like this, though. That is great. So I'm gonna gather more than I said, but it's all right here. So you gotta take advantage. And if it does all crop up together, or if it does respawn, which it freaking better. I've never seen a survival game where the plants and stuff don't regenerate. So hopefully this is no different. Come on. All right. 1, 2, 3, and we'll bring one more thatch home just for fun. All right, we got 3 minutes until the new survivor is here. Now, the food is going to start to be an issue, I will say. So we're definitely going to be getting tight on that. So everything we're building is really trying to establish that infrastructure of providing enough food and water for the whole community. Miss Marin is doing an incredible job with the hunting, which I think she's still out doing. It's a great job, and thank you for doing that. We're about to really try to get after this kitchen. Oh, actually, I see. Wow, crushing it. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, look at this, and the hut is done. Oh, beautiful. Hell yes. Okay, so that is taken care of. So now, let's see if we can get this cooking house. Yes. And I personally think the cooking house would be adorable. Ah, crap. Of course, the blood moon rises. And right there. Oh my god. I don't know what is going on out on that East Coast, but you grogs. I just got a picture from my dad that I can never unsee, and that is something else. Oh my goodness. I'm grabbing the wrong thing. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. That is hilarious. All right, I need a bunch of sticks. I'm just going to take all these to put back all the bark, because I don't think I need that quite yet. Take all the sticks I can. Take a long pole. You know, that I'm glad y'all asked about the merch tonight, though, so I think what I want to... Oh, crap! Oh, crap! Got enemies at the gates! And they're destroying our hunting shack. We just put this together, man! Damn! It cursed me! I'm cursed? I just got cursed. 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 Boom. All right. I got to take that picture off my phone. Good God. Thank you for the contribution. All right. I don't know how being cursed affects me, so let's see. Let's see if I can actually figure this out. All right. So it doesn't look like I'm still affected. Nice. All right. We have got our our third villager. That's just fine. All right. So now, of course, we have to repair this. Oh my god, with a long stick, 2 freaking stones, and more rope. It's endless. And I feel like that's really the game saying, like, hey, defend your shelter, or that's gonna happen. Like, defend your village. But yeah, it takes a lot to get. Takes a lot to get to the stage where you can just start putting up extra barricades and getting people. I really need to heal some sleeping. Yes, please do, Miss Marin. Not a problem. I got enough health to last. The blood moon is still active, so I'm gonna try to keep my eyes peeled. I also had an issue the other night. I was playing this, and it says there's a spawn point on the map, but it doesn't seem to show up when I went over there. So there was nothing I could really do about it. But I think there's got to be a way to stop the blood moon early if you destroy the spawn point, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I could be dead ass wrong. Bro, this ring is Eldening me. We'll Elden it right back. You're better than that game. I've seen what you do. All right, we got lots of sticks. I just need one more long stick, and then the kitchen, my friends, I think is built. I think. Oh, yep. Let's check this out. Last pole right here. Nice job, Andorra. Boom. animals. Pure animals. All right, we now have an exceptional, beautiful cooking house. How great is that? Nicely done, everyone. Way to pull together and get that taken care of. Nice work. Absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't already, I'd say that's a good time to hit that like button. Beautiful. Oh, there's nothing I can do to stop that. Miss all you grogs out there on the East Coast as well. God damn it. All right, another attack on the hut. You gotta be kidding me. Where? Where? Oh, that is frustrating. That is very frustrating. All right, so I'm gonna wait until the. So I think the best strategy is to wait until the blood moon is over before you start to repair. Otherwise, it may just be a total waste of resources. God dang. All right, so let me show you what I was talking about. So the spawn point, invasion spawner, boom, right over there, right? You see that? So let's head that way. Let's head that way. Just keeping my head on a swivel for any, Oh, nice. Meat is in the storage in the kitchen. Nice job, Miss Marin. What's really cool about your little resource detection is you can also use that to see enemies. So if you're running around like I am trying to track something down, is really helpful because then it's kind of like night vision, you know? I'm just reading Sane's comment, which is exactly the Elden Ring playthrough, it sounds like. Just found a space, died, went back, got my runes, died again. Immediately rinse and repeat, and then you have to fight a dumb watchdog statue and died again. Yeah, I'm enjoying the departure tonight on something a bit different. So this is what I'm talking about. So this says invasion spawner. Okay, well now it's gone. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. What? Why was I up here why are we going this? Oh, that's so dumb. I don't know what the hell my marker was set at, but I am actually going to do this. Wood harvest marker, I'm going to put one of these here. Because I think what this will do is this should also love the way it hurts. That's awesome. This should create the opportunity where our woodcutter now, who had this radius, will also scavenge up here for hopefully all these beautiful reeds and such. But we'll see if I'm right about that. All right, I'm going to head back to camp because I'm sure something's getting attacked now. Come along. Oh, Andorra, what are you doing out here? That's the annoying thing, is for some reason when your villagers need something from you, they seem to follow you endlessly until you take care of it. Oh. Oh. Alright, something's over here. Nice, Miss Marin putting in work. Come on. Ah! Like a champion. I'm going to just cut this thing up real quick. Yeah. Right at the end. 11th hour. Got my kill. Nice. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, I've never seen these in the game, so that's very cool to take one down. And now we can both bring home our meat, get it to the kitchen, and then I think we'll it's probably where we'll call the stream. Oh, nice. All right, so you get some leather scraps with that as well. Big old meat hog. Let's roll. Oh, and actually, yeah, we're gonna end the stream with a nice, tasty dinner. Which I need, because my character is desperately hungry. And also what I think is pretty cool least I didn't lose 100,000 runes. That's so fair. I don't know how anybody doesn't completely delete that game after losing 6 digits amount of anything. All right, Miss Marin, I think with the veggie basket, meat storage. Oh, I see. Okay, in that storage. I think there's actually an upgrade where you can dry out these hogs. I think. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, acting a little funny. There we go. Level 126 so far. My God. All right, so I'm actually going to take some of that meat out. And I'm going to swap it with some... Oh, I see. It's the storage. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so I'm going to put 1 meat in there. Got some onion, garlic, and let's go ahead and... Let's just double meat it. And we'll add a little bit of water, and we'll cook that up. All right, so the crock pot's cooking. We're at about 20% there. I once lost 2 million runes and rage quit. There goes the camera. That is insane, though. Like, how... 2 million runes and rage quit. Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, for real, like, that is just craziness. This is so interesting, though. We haven't had these camera issues for so long. Wow, and now my white balance is... There we go. Probably from the sheer ridiculousness. Yeah, that is nuts. All right, something's cooking, and it is cooked. Boom! A beautiful bit of meat soup. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and eat that right the hell now. Boom. Oh, yeah, a little jingle with it. Love that. Nicely done. Well, Miss Marin, I bow to you. Or wave to you, I should say. There's no bowing in this, I don't think. Nice. Awesome waving. Well, that, my friends and real ones, I think is where we're going to call it for the night. That was the first look at Aska, the beautiful open world Viking simulation. Very resource intensive, as we saw. There was a lot to do to constantly, with the upkeep of the camp, with the upkeep of everything, and every step is ropes, long sticks, short sticks, and just a lot of it. So I think with a full accompaniment of real ones, that would be a lot of fun. In addition to the survivors that you gradually build your village with, I think that was pretty cool, and I'm very excited to see where this game goes in the future. You know, it's only up from here. I think there's going to be a lot to do. And a lot more to see. I'm very curious to see what updates come on down the pipeline. So stay tuned. If you want to see more of this, definitely subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't yet either. I sincerely appreciate every single one of you. And feel free to jump into that Discord. As mentioned a few times, that's where you're going to find the passwords, behind the scenes stuff, information on upcoming streams and videos. So definitely jump into all that. And of course, the merch is always available if you want to check that out as well. Link is now in the bio of the video and in the chat if you want to check that out as well. This game is definitely a keeper for these streams. Well, I like to hear that. His saying that's a ringing endorsement. And Miss Marin saying, well, that was fun. Thanks for letting me join you. Well, thank you so much for surprising me. That was great. And thanks everyone for hanging out. Absolutely. This was fun. I like this a lot. I'm going to keep playing tonight. I'm going to have some fun with it. I'm probably going to drop into my other world. I'm going to keep this one as the RealGrogg, very similar to how we did the Valheim streams. I'm going to keep all this for all of us to hang out with together. But yeah, a lot of fun there. And yeah, we are getting down there, my friends. I know it's been already kind of a quiet content month for me, but next Monday is going to be the last Monday stream for a couple of weeks. I'm going to try to squeeze in, I think this Thursday, we'll probably do some Elden Ring, explore that a little bit more, or this. Maybe I'll put a poll in the chat, see which one out of the two you'd prefer to see. We could keep going with this, or we could, of course, drop into Elden Ring. Or if there's a game out there, drop a comment on the video after we're done here. Drop something in there if there's something you want to see, you're excited to talk about, or anything like that. RealGrogg working on merch right now, RealGrogg. Well, I'm going to keep chatting for a few more minutes here to see if somehow I get lucky enough for a purchase. There is no pressure, of course, but I want to see if that alert will work. Actually, you know what? I wonder if it'll... I doubt it will, because now I'm in my chat. But either way, sincerely appreciated. But yeah, we're getting down there. The end of this version of the RealGrogg Studio is coming up very, very soon, and so it's going to be exciting to... It's gonna be exciting, and lots of changes coming. Changes to the channel, changes to the setup, changes to the home, and to life itself. So there's a lot to keep in mind that I'm very, very excited about. But until then, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out, for taking time out of your Monday, for taking time out of your poolside parties, and for starting your week off right here at RealGrogg. I really appreciate you. If you're one of the silent viewers, of course, you're also very much appreciated and very near and dear to me. Best wishes to Blue-Eyed Scotty and the family, of course. Hopefully you're all doing well, but take care of yourselves. Loving the stream. Thank you so very much. Bennett says, I'll be here for Elden Ring for sure. Well, that sounds great. Sounds like either way, we got some great company. So I think Thursday, 7 p.m., keep your eyes peeled on the channel. We're going to be dropping into there. Of course, I'll be talking in the Discord about that just to make sure that that's exactly what we're going to do. But yeah, hit that like button on your way out. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And as always, my friends, most importantly, above all else, stay real. We'll see you soon.